But we did a Honey Hole Winery, and it was insane.
Huge.
What's that?
Honey Hole Winery up in Drums.
Okay.
And they have food trucks every week. Well, we did it it was insane. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, crazy. So I had to go pick up 10 cases of wings, and that guy was telling me, I'm going to be at the Wing Fling. Jay's sending me. I'm like, okay.
Which
That's
was
good.
huge having Genoa at the Wing Fling.
Oh, yeah.
We went the first year. We went through like 18 plus cases of wings. We only took like 4 because we didn't know.
You don't know.
Same thing
Yeah,
last
now
year.
we know.
Yeah. We were a little more prepared last year.
I think I helped somebody bring cases of wings to your
Probably.
stand 2 years ago.
Probably.
2 years ago.
2 years ago, I wasn't there. Last year,
Yeah.
we had the
We had carts.
You guys know Bart? He does the wood fire pizza truck.
Yes.
No, I don't know him. Do you know?
Yes.
You met him?
He does
met
the artisan wood fire
Yep.
truck. He's a
Yes.
fucking.
We
he's
did
a
eat
trip.
from
He's
there.
wonderful.
Yeah.
He is a trip. He was on my podcast, probably like last year.
Okay.
And we were bullshitting with each other. And I mentioned that I worked at Marvelous Mugs for like a decade. And then he goes to me, he goes, I worked at Marvelous Mugs. I'm like, when did you work at Marvelous Mugs? He told me the year. I go, Bart, you had a, so I kind of got Bart fired after I quit on him. I quit on him because he's being a jerk. I quit on him. I came back, asked for my job back and apologized. And he was a real asshole in the office. He talked about it on the show.
And you forgot who he was?
Oh,
until
look,
then?
he looked completely different. It's like almost 15 years later. He had a lot of hair back then.
Yeah.
And we're looking at each other and we just realized who we were. It was just like, it was hysterical.
That's so funny.
It was
Small world.
absolutely, and we became friends before that from the pizza truck, like for a couple times, and we hung out a few times and didn't put 2 and 2 together. And it's just hysterical how
Small Valley.
how small it is and how people change over and over again. You know?
We always actually, if he's at any events with us, I know for the Wing Fling, we like swap food.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we
That's
always
our-
barter
yeah.
each other. He's got
Pizza
We had it last
is-
year, right?
Yep.
I don't know
He
him.
puts
but
blue cheese on his hot wing pizza, and
Yes.
I don't like blue cheese at all. And I didn't know it was on there, but if you don't tell me, I'm good. But if you tell me it's on there, I'm gonna fucking taste it. It's fucking disgusting.
It's all in your head.
It's not in my head. It's all in the cheese. All right, you ready to rock and roll?
Ready?
Let's start it up. Ready, Bri?
Okay.
All right. Looking for the perfect grooming experience for your pup? Welcome to Carly's Fairy Tale Dog Grooming, located at 8 North Main Street in Pittston. We offer boutique-style grooming with a focus on quality over quantity. Your furry friend will enjoy a cage-free, stress-free environment where they will feel comfortable and pampered. At Carly's, we make sure every dog leaves feeling and looking like royalty. Call 541-410-9582 or stop in today to book your appointment at Carly's Fairy Tale Dog Grooming. Genoa Wholesale Foods, supplying quality since 1947. For over 75 years, Genoa Wholesale Foods has been your trusted partner for premium food supplies. Specializing in services to pizzerias, Genoa also caters to restaurants, bakeries, delis, and bars throughout northeastern Pennsylvania. They proudly offer a blend of both private label and national brands, helping you find the perfect products to meet your restaurant needs. With local deliveries and the care of a family-owned business, they are committed to making your success their priority. Choose Genoa Wholesale Foods for reliable, top-quality restaurant supplies that keep your business running smoothly. Genoa Wholesale Foods, locally owned and operated for 3 generations. Call Genoa today at 570-823-6142 or visit them online at www.genoafoods.com. Welcome to the Food Fight Podcast. I'm your host, Brian DiMattei, and I'm here with 2 special guests today. 2 of the owners of the R Bar in Nanticoke. We also said it was in Newport Township. I'm here with Lauren Maga and Lindsey Temarantz. Ladies, where are you both from? Nanticoke? Nanticoke OGs?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I hear they have one of the best Burger Kings in the valley in Nanticoke. I never hear any bad things about it. I know that Lauren doesn't. I know that.
I don't like fast food.
I know that. No. No. We're getting right into it. Because I've been hot since you said it. Lauren is not a fan of Burger King. Actually, quote, I fucking hate Burger King. But I fucking hate Burger King. I don't eat fast food, but I love Taco Bell.
I do love Taco Bell.
That might have been misquoted.
No, it probably wasn't.
This is why I censor Lauren. Usually I pinch
Burger
her.
King does bad things to my belly. It's not
We can
good.
say whatever we want
Yeah.
on the Food Fight.
Yeah.
You know what gives me stomach aches? Wendy's, because it tastes terrible.
Oh, their spicy chicken isn't bad.
That's
I'm
not
freaked
that
out by
bad.
a square burger.
They don't put salt and pepper on their burgers anymore. I like the seasoning on there.
Everyone tells me it shouldn't matter what shape it is, but a square burger freaks me out.
Why?
I don't know. It just cut it again. I know. I don't like it.
That's fair.
Yeah, it freaks me
Everybody's got their things. You know
out. She's
what I
got
mean?
Burger King. I got square burgers.
You know where I had a good burger? The R Bar.
Okay.
That was a good burger.
Yes.
Tell me
thank you.
what was put into that burger.
What one did you get?
I just got a bacon. I like to get, when I go to new places, give me plain pizza for the first time. I want
Yeah,
to see what the
just to
base
see what
is.
it's like, yeah.
And then give me a base bacon cheeseburger with my favorite toppings, lettuce, tomato, and pickle.
Okay. So
That's what I went
So
with.
you got the build your own burger. So build your own burger, you could put whatever on, but then we have a bunch of different specialty ones on the menu also. So
Yeah, so the burger,
all kinds of stuff.
the burger itself, the patty itself, kind of love you put into that patty.
Montreal
Secret?
steak seasoning. Montreal steak seasoning.
Oh, yeah?
We use cheesesteaks and burgers. Yeah. So very
Okay.
good. It has a little bit of salt in it, a little peppery.
Definitely need
That's
salt.
pretty much it. Yeah, it's pretty much it because people usually load it up with toppings and stuff anyway. So you don't want to
Yeah, it
overpower that, you know?
It was really, really good. And, you know, the one thing I didn't get were wings on purpose.
On purpose.
Because,
yes.
you know, we're gonna get into it a little bit later on, but I'll be seeing you girls at the Sawyersville Wing Fling
Yes.
on July 27th
Yes.
and July 28th.
Yep.
28th will be the day that we do the judging.
Judging.
I will be, Food Fight got asked to be a judge. They asked me, they made me fill out a survey. And I kind of half-assed. I kind of feel like bad about it. I'm like, well, a lot of these questions, I don't understand a lot of these questions. You're asking me to do, but that's fine. So I answered the questions, kind of half-assed. I'm like, they're not going to pick me.
Right.
Probably think I'm a jerk. I actually felt bad about it. I reached out to them. I'm like, listen, I'm sorry. I didn't do the survey
didn't mean
correctly. I still want to be a judge. Like, oh, no, you're good, bro. So like I
Yeah.
said, like I was telling, like I will be a really impartial wing because I am, not that I don't like wings. I don't go out on my way I don't go to wing night anymore.
Yeah.
It's not like it used to be. I just don't do it.
I'm not a chicken wing person either.
And I would rather eat boneless
I'm
wings.
boneless, yep.
I'd rather
Yeah.
eat boneless wings in the restaurant than sitting there with the wings and getting my beer.
Oh, see, and I
and
love wings.
I had to wash my hands 100 times. My nose is running. You know,
I mean, I don't have a beard, but
you don't.
I don't.
There's time.
yet. I mean,
There is time. You can always grow one. You can always grow one. But I did have, my buddy Mike did have the hot wing pizza.
yes.
And that was excellent. And it was, the wing sauce was just hot and sweet enough.
Yeah. So
And it
our
was just really, the dough itself.
yeah.
The dough itself.
So we
was
do use a pre-made crust. We're not known for the pizza, you know, of course, but
It was really. I didn't get the red because of that.
yeah.
But then Mike got it, and then I was just.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the red pizza next time I come up there because the crust was really, really, really good.
So, and our wing sauces, like the mild, medium, or hot, they all have a little bit of a sweetness to it. We actually use cumin in them, so that it gives it a little bit of a different taste. But I think I told you when you were there, they're more of like a base sauce.
Yes.
Excuse me, I talk with my hands. I'm like, what do I?
Oh, talk away.
It's more of like a base sauce to mix with, you know, Cajun honey mustard, blue cheese, or chipotle.
Yeah.
So some people like it by itself, some people don't. Classic,
thicker and sweeter.
It's thicker and sweeter, yeah, and we have that on the menu too. But our classic pub sauce is more of like a traditional buffalo, like your buttery, like buffalo sauce. So
you could tell the butter in there.
yeah,
We actually,
yeah.
for the food truck too, we do pub mild. So instead of just taking mild, instead of just taking medium, we actually take it as its own sauce.
It's really good.
You can order it that way at the restaurant, but that when you get mild on
kinda
the food
like-
truck is what that.
It's kind of like
concoction is.
the thicker mild and the thinner pub together, and it kind of
How many psychopaths do you get that come into the R bar asking for make the sauce really, really hot?
a lot.
Yeah.
How hot do you
Yeah.
make it?
So fire in the hole is our hottest.
How hot is that?
And
It's just a ghost pepper,
I'm a big
that.
baby.
Fuck. Oh, me too. I'm a puss.
medium's
but
hot.
it has a really good flavor though.
It does. Everybody says they love the fire in the hole because it's flavorful. It's not just heat.
It's not just ghost pepper. It has chipotle peppers in it. We make it there, so it has a little bit of a smoky flavor. So it is good.
We occasionally do a challenge. We haven't done it since I think COVID because,
Well, when wings were so
yeah, it was expensive. But we do like a hot wing challenge where you have to eat a dozen wings in 8 minutes? I think it was.
it's 12 wings in 8 minutes with no drink, and it's not a race, but it's if you can eat them. And
I understand.
I've had people in the upstairs banquet kitchen in the sink with their faces like washing themselves because it's hot. And then we would put up a wall of shame and a wall of fame with their photos, and we'd go live on Facebook. So it's fun. But we would use, I think we got our hands on scorpion pepper powder that year. And we used to have to tell the people in the dish room, like, When you're washing this,
water.
do it with cold water, or you will mace the entire restaurant.
Oh my God.
Because it's happened. Yeah.
So I've seen, you know, on TikTok and on YouTube, you get the wing challenge. And you get these idiots eating the peppers, and then they almost die from it.
Right. Right.
And
You're
then
passing out.
then they want me to feel bad for you. You knew what you were doing.
Yeah.
That's like if you eat Burger King and you're going to get a upset belly.
I already know what
you
I'm
were
getting
doing.
into. Yeah,
you know
no.
what you were doing.
Any kind of, don't do it.
I was somewhere the other day having a burger, and lady made a comment about something. I go, listen, I mentioned Burger King. She goes, oh, Burger King's not real food. I go, listen, the Burger King Whopper is probably better than half of the burgers in the Valley at regular restaurants that cost $17, $18. Don't tell me BK is not real. Well, I hear where it's coming from. But I mean, Burger King fast food has come a long way.
Oh my God.
It's not the pink slime anymore.
For sure.
They come a long way in their products. Like Burger King's buns are different now. Their meat is 100%. You know, so is McDonald's, all that kind of stuff. Don't get me wrong. Eat too much of it is going to be bad for you. Like anything. Anything. You think the burger you make at home is that much better than the Vegas?
Well, and I don't think it's disgusting. Ew, this is but it's not.
You girls have your own place, so you eat your own food. I totally understand that. I totally understand that.
I prefer McDonald's over Burger King.
What's your McDonald's order?
Well, it's usually at 3:00 in the morning on DoorDash, so it's usually not what I would normally eat. My dog who just passed, he loved the chicken nuggies, so there was always a 20-piece.
Yeah.
I'm a plain just burger, like the dollar. Well, it's not a dollar anymore. Just dollar burger.
That?
Like that's.
Oh my God, French fries with extra salt on them.
I can rock the 20-piece right now.
Yeah.
No problem. Give me some honey and some barbecue sauce.
And you said
ketchup. Yeah.
I mean, and quote, you didn't try the chicken nuggets yet from Taco Bell.
No, I didn't.
So
I have to.
I'm going to try it just because I love
list.
Gabby Windy. Now you have to see who Gabby Windy is. She's from The Bachelorette, and she's hilarious.
I'll check it out.
I love her so much. I'll eat chicken nuggets from Taco Bell just because she promotes them.
You brought up DoorDash. I was never really a DoorDasher. And the one time I just wanted some pizza, and I got across the parking lot is Leggio's Pizza. Okay. And I got it delivered, and
yeah,
delicious.
Leggio's is really
So
good.
I did that, some Chinese food. Not like paying extra $8, $9 for food. But then I did the ultimate shame of DoorDash.
Dash Pass.
Turkey Hill down the street from my house. Gatorade, 2 candy bars, $20.
I live in the middle of nowhere.
Shame on me.
I'm applauding you. I'm not shaming you.
Shame on me.
I live in the middle of nowhere. I can't even get it at my house.
Oh,
I'm
really?
like very upset.
I was incapable at the moment to go out of the house.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing it.
Sometimes I just, like, again, we work so much. And I'm like, I don't, and again, 3:00 in the morning.
I don't want to leave your house.
I don't want to leave. And
Yeah,
it's
it
so
is
convenient
genius.
to order, let me just grab, because you could double dash. And again, I'm buying
Tell
no
me
my
about
gosh.
it. Tell me about it. I know
So-
we want to add to your stuff.
You wanna add your-
Sure.
Get 2 different places
Yes.
and they pick it up together.
Yeah, so you order.
That's
say,
a thing.
say,
And
order,
Taco
say I
Bell.
order Leggio's, right? It's on the way. It'll be like you have 10 minutes to double DoorDash. So whatever's on the way, they'll put those stores on the way.
I think I'm going to have to move.
Yeah. It's bad.
You should start DoorDashing yourself. So you go out and get it, pick up yourself.
My son DoorDashes every day at his girlfriend's house. Every day he's like, can you cash at me $20? Can you cash at me $25? I'm like, what are you getting? Every day.
Also, Sam's Club now delivers.
I'm like, do they have like a reward system? Because you should get something free for as much money as you, I spend.
I went to Sam's Club for the first time in a while. Got the rotisserie chickens. They were really good. But you know what they're still doing in there? You walk in, there's fucking 2 people on the right side. T-Mobile and the other guy. You want a free gift card? I go, is it free, bro? Is it really free?
No.
What hoops do I got to shoot from? He's like, okay. I'm like, just leave me alone. Please leave me alone. And then T-Mobile, yo, I'm like, I'm already a member. Okay, but come. I go, what are you going to give me? You going to give me a new phone? No. Then let me shop.
I will say though,
I get like every day it's the same thing. They find you. You go around. You go around the other aisle.
they're there.
They're there.
My husband Chris just keeps walking. My husband
What are you
Chris.
talking about?
Yeah, I just my get out is that I tell them I work for Verizon and they just go, oh.
Listen though, I will say.
Every time I'm in there, I'm like, it's okay, I work for Verizon.
I will say this though. My husband and I went. This is like, oh God, a couple years ago, and he'll just keep walking. And me, I feel bad. I feel like I'm being mean. I'm like, oh no, we're okay. Well, this guy stopped me from DirecTV, and at the time I had Dish Network because I couldn't get DirecTV because the satellites or whatever when we moved. here, they got me like a really good deal and I got DirecTV back. So it was worth stopping.
Yeah.
So maybe you should stop and talk to the T-Mobile guy.
I already have T-Mobile.
Oh, all right. Well, then never mind.
My T-Mobile works in here. My phone works in here. It's nice.
I have Verizon.
It's an AT&T dead zone. How's your Droid phone over there doing?
Great. It's great.
Great.
You cannot droid shame me. It's not happening. I'm never ever
Well,
going to get
I don't
my
have
phone.
to. I don't have to droid
You're already
shame you. You
shameful
just
for
shame
having it.
yourself.
Never.
Jesus
No.
Christ. Okay.
No, I love my
got
Android. I know
got
exactly
nothing
what to do.
I got nothing to
We
say.
were talking about this
No.
first world problems.
Yeah.
People like you, now I have a green bubble.
Nope.
And I want my blue bubbles.
Speaking of internet, Lauren, you ever deal with internet problems?
I almost went to jail 3 times.
I was leaving
Remember?
her in there. I wasn't
Frontier?
bailing her out.
Oh, yeah. I got as far as office of the president, man. I was up the chain.
I know you were telling me about
1
the
year.
R bar, just waiting around for them
Yep.
to fix it. That's like me dealing with UGI right now.
Yeah.
Telling you with that. Come
But-
clean, UGI, come clean the fucking oil that you spilt all over the ground. And you had a cleanup crew come. They only cleaned the dirt, left the road filthy. I smell it every fucking morning.
Really?
2 emails in already again. 1 phone call in, nothing to do it. I'm going to call the EPA tomorrow if they don't get back to me today. I'm not even giving them another chance.
No, we dealt with it for over a year. I had wires hanging out of boxes on the
That would
poles.
drive me. That would
Finally,
drive me
but they did
crazy.
make up for it, and they did just run new fiber lines like last year, and I
That's good.
had no issues with my internet since then.
So let's back it up. All right.
Okay.
Because before the R bar, there was no R bar.
Right.
Right. R bar opened up in 2011, correct? What led up to that? Who wants to go first with a little bit more of your background of your story that led into that?
So our father owns a business, a garage in Nanticoke as well. And his big thing was, I want something for you guys. You guys aren't going to want the garage, whatever. Here is our idea. Lauren's always been in industry. I've only ever had one bartending job, and that was at Francella's in Plymouth for the Rotary back in the day. So her always being in industry and me always working in offices, that kind of stuff. He said, let's do something that you guys might want to do, like pass it on. So
So I said, let's open a bar.
this was a great idea.
You're welcome.
So yeah, so we looked at a lot of places, and it was 2011. So we looked at a lot of places. We found this tiny 9 table.
Yeah.
Kitchen was smaller than where we're sitting now.
Oh, shit.
And we opened 2011. We thought we'd be known for like our burgers, like we were.
That's what we went in saying, like, we're going to do really good burgers.
burgers.
And then the wings just took off.
Yeah,
Your burgers were the same on day one that they are now?
Yeah.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Except for now we brand them. We didn't brand
The
them
brand,
back
the buns. Yeah.
Okay.
we just kind of, like I said, he was like, all right, he's like, and his role was, you have 2 years. If you treat this place like a playground,
Yeah.
then
Because we were young. We were only in our 20s. You know?
I was 23.
The opportunity to treat it as a playground was there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Especially with our friends. Absolutely.
Yeah,
But we actually kept it pretty.
we did. And then like, it was a year later, we were making our own money. Like we had already at that point, the money that he had helped us with. I mean, he's an owner as well, but like the money he helped us with, we were starting to make our own
Got us
money.
going. Yeah.
We started doing, we were a bar that had a kitchen. And
Oh my gosh, it was so small.
it
too.
was so small. And
We
a
were only
patio.
at that location for 3 years, and then we ended up moving now to the location we're at now.
2014, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Lindsey, how was your transition into the restaurant business full time? Because Lauren, you were doing this
Oh, I've been bartending waitress since
you
I'm
were
15 years
15
old.
years old, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I mean, as far as working in-house, but then I took on the role of doing all the payables, all the
She does all the
books.
back office stuff with
So
the restaurants.
I'm a lot of, even then,
I
behind the
understand.
scenes.
I understand.
I
Yeah.
work at the garage too, so like I do the books for everything, and then
It works.
we kind of balance off each other.
Nice. That's good.
So
Yeah.
transition wasn't too bad. I mean, again, back then it was just mostly beer. It was
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Miller Lights and stuff. We transitioned into this place who's now a restaurant with mixed drinks, with all this,
Although I will say, when we opened the Union Street location, my dad and I always will bust his ass to the day, every day, whenever we do something like this, because I wanted to do martinis and fun stuff. I worked at River Grill before we opened the bar.
Okay.
Mark West was a huge mentor to me. And, old fashions and all the things that we would make there. So I was like, we're going to do a martini list. We're going to do a mixed drink list. And my dad goes, nobody's going to buy that at Nanticoke. I said, you want to bet? And one of the first nights that we were open, my dad walked in and everyone sitting at the bar was lined up with like 10 martinis. And he's like, I go, what was that? Yeah.
She secretly made them all get martinis so she could win a point.
And he still says, he's like, oh, I didn't think it was going to happen. And now we have a huge drink list, all kinds of crazy stuff.
That's
so,
great.
yeah.
Who came up with all the ideas for that? For the menu, for the burgers, for the drinks?
I think it's been a huge group effort.
Oh my gosh. And our staff is great too. So
Yeah.
they give us their input, and we kind of we're actually doing, I'm going to try them today. We have like 14 new summer drinks coming out.
Oh, nice.
So I went and bought all the
bartenders are
fresh
very
fruit.
excited.
Yeah, the bartenders. I said, who do you think's
Training
quitting
day.
first?
Training day.
Tonight.
Training
Tonight.
day.
Yes.
So if tomorrow we come here and all of our staff is quit, she goes, I wonder who the first one to quit is.
I
I'm
go,
like,
who's going to
"Me."
quit? She said
A
it was going to
bartending
be her.
one's Done. I quit.
Yeah.
I quit.
I'm sure you probably watch Bar Rescue.
Yes.
And that kind of stuff.
Love
you know
John
what I mean?
Taffer.
Yeah.
So it cracks me up. You always have to wonder how much.
Yeah.
How
Well,
much of it is
the
real, that
reason
kind
we're
of
doing
stuff.
this one too is we were doing like the staff actually, because we would take pictures of them with our weekly drink.
People love pictures of people.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. Facebook loves
Like, it sounds crazy. Yeah.
Facebook loves pictures of people.
Yeah.
Right.
Loves it.
It's crazy. So like instead of doing that, we had a bunch of stuff that we hadn't used, like different
Like,
liquors.
I have different liquors and stuff. So,
So
we came
make
up
a
with a
list.
cocktail list. Yeah.
Nice.
So,
That's a good way to go.
Yeah.
So you remember opening night for the very first night?
I wore a sweater.
it was Super Bowl weekend.
That's what you re-
Because I remember.
Is that what you remember?
Yes. I remember because I wasn't in the industry, obviously. And
I wore a
to
sweater. That's what she
bartend.
says.
How dumb was
Yeah,
that?
that is dumb.
Like, I wore a sweater to bartend. I have a picture of us from that day. No joke. I'm wearing a sweater.
Opening night was crazy, but it was like a soft opening. Like, I don't even think we turned the neons, and it was like my dad's friends and
I
like all that.
understand,
But
yeah.
if it was Super Bowl weekend, I'm like, whose idea was that? Like, let's open a bar on Super Bowl weekend. Let's buy a food truck. Go to the Bloomsburg Fair. We just jump into the fire.
Yeah.
It's just,
right into the fire with us.
So you started off with the burgers.
yep.
How long after the burgers and the menu did you say
We actually
when
started
the
off.
wings come in?
We actually started off with Wheels Pizza.
We
So
were
we would go up to Wheels,
yeah.
get pizza that wasn't like, it was par baked, and we
Okay.
would bake it in like this.
So we would sell Wheels Pizza.
Before.
Yes, I forgot about that. Then when we really got the kitchen up and running, then we started with burgers. There was like wings with 5 sauces or 4 sauces, and I think cheesesteaks we did.
We got some cheesesteaks.
That was it.
We got some cheesesteaks right in front of us here.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to dig into one.
Yeah,
Getting
I
ready
know
to
they
dig
still
into
smell
one.
good. But yeah, so that's what we started with, and then we just kept expanding from that, and now the menu is huge.
What was the thought process going into the expansion? Do you feel like it was overdue? Was it too soon? Was it ahead of schedule?
Expanding the menu or expanding
The whole-
moving the location?
So I can understand expanding the menu.
Yeah.
Did you expand the menu in the original location when they got the kitchen up and running? You said,
Not
right?
as much, but yes.
But a little bit more
Started
than-
doing like BLTs and chicken sandwiches
So that's
and
just
stuff like that.
natural progression
Yes.
as you get more comfortable.
And I think
But
we had
then,
50 sauces when we left or something like that.
wow.
And now we have over 100.
Now there's over 100, yeah.
so let's stop for a second there. Who comes up with the ideas for the sauce combinations?
One of our first ones actually, I think, is Papa Sauce, which is still one of our most popular.
Which my dad created after a few Coors Lights.
Yeah.
And it's still one of the most popular
Okay.
ones.
He went in and he goes, I invented something. And we're like, write
Yeah.
it down right now.
Yep.
One of our staff members that we had for years, God rest his soul, Steve.
Oh, Stevie.
We had handwritten tickets in. And I think it was Kelly wrote.
It was me.
Or it was you?
Are you talking about the Cajun bacon blue
Yeah.
cheese?
And she wrote Cajun bacon blue cheese because that's what they wanted on their burger.
Like
but
Cajun
forgot to
seasoning
write
bacon.
burger. So he made a wing sauce because he's like, oh.
And
I
that's our Cajun bacon blue cheese now.
Oh, no
So
shit.
some of them are accidents, but the guys in the kitchen, the guys and girls in the kitchen, they like to mix things together and come up with them. And
People
some
try to
make it on the
challenge
menu,
us.
some make them not. And yeah, so
Like the ones that I bet you can't make make a toothpaste wing that tastes good.
bet me.
We actually did, and it ended up being a mojito.
No, we did it.
Well, no,
Oh,
it
it's a
ended up being
mojito with mint, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we
okay.
kind of just played out.
It wasn't good.
No,
They were right. It was not good.
It was not good. But we
Can't
had it.
imagine how it wasn't good.
But here we are. Because every Tuesday, which is our wing night, 50-cent wings, is a different sauce.
We do a feature flavor every
feature
week.
flavor.
Yeah.
If it works, it works, and sometimes it makes it on. But yeah, we've only had a couple fall off the menu.
Yeah.
Like Kickin' Soy Ranch, which is our favorite.
That was my favorite. It had chili oil in it, and then you couldn't get the chili oil anymore. People loved it.
We got outvoted.
I love sweet Thai chili wing. Sweet Thai chili sauce.
Yeah, we have a sweet and spicy chili.
You ever eat at Rich Chris in the casino?
Yes.
You ever get the calamari?
Yes. Yes.
That's the fucking sauce
Agree.
I'm talking about.
You know what my favorite thing at Roost Chris is? Have you
food
ever had the
is-
steak sandwich?
Yeah, I served the first one ever. I used to work there when
Oh,
it first
right.
opened.
Not
served-
the prime rib sandwich.
Nope,
the
I served
steak sandwich.
I served the first ever steak sandwich.
Chris and I go up there and we split it, and it's like this big, and it's worth every single dollar. It is so good. And I get are you ready? The,
So good.
The truffle crust on the sandwich.
I'm not a fan of the truffles. I can smell it now. Ugh, God.
Why?
I just love the smell of truffle oil.
I love truffle. It's just
We used to give out the truffle popcorn to people in the bar, and it was you
love
just smell the
truffle.
truffle oil. And
yes,
it's just
love it.
about as bad as blue cheese smells.
Oh, I love blue cheese too.
Oh, I love blue cheese.
I get slack, though. We'll get into that. I get slack. I make fun of blue cheese a lot on my food page, and
Pull the chunks out of there.
I just feel like it's something that comes out of the devil's body,
yeah,
and then
Right.
makes its way up to the earth, and
well, it is
you
mold.
guys just serve it. It's fucking. It's just not good.
We have a very good friend who we go out every Thursday. We go to different restaurants, a group of us, and he's allergic to blue cheese.
Oh.
So like, God love him. I mean, he's a trooper, but like, you don't realize how much blue cheese is in everything until you go out with somebody
you
who
can't
have
can't
blue
eat
cheese.
it. Yeah,
Right.
I love
It's
it.
just allergic to blue cheese. I wonder.
I think I don't know. Again, sorry, Kev. I don't know if it's it is
Oh,
an
is it
allergy
Kevin?
because because one time we were out to eat and blue cheese fell, right, and he actually got like red, and it was
geez.
legitimately.
I have no food allergies. Thank you.
But yeah,
Me neither.
peanuts.
Cheese peanut allergy.
Orange soda makes my throat feel weird.
I
for
love
some
orange
reason. I don't know what it is.
Sun chips
It's
make
weird.
Sun chips do that
Sun
to
chips
me.
are good.
I know, but I can't eat them. Well, I mean, I kind of.
Orange soda is just really weird to me. All right, we'll circle back. We're going to circle
We're
back.
orange soda,
Orange soda
to
makes
blue
my throat
cheese.
feel okay.
We're going to circle back to expanding to the bigger space.
Crazy.
So, when did you know was the right time? Or was it just the right time?
When we were literally
Moving.
turning people away.
Yeah.
So we started wing night, 50-cent wing night at the first location.
2011.
And we only had 9 tables. And I would have to write notes on each table. Like this table's reserved at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, or 4 o'clock, 5:30, 6:45. Like
We still have to do that.
when we had people coming in and then we literally couldn't seat them, I was like, we're actually like losing business. We're losing a lot of business. So
the regulars were coming in and turning
Yeah.
around because they couldn't get a seat.
They couldn't get a
New
seat.
people were coming in, they couldn't get a seat. So
Yep.
there started to be a lot of frustration.
I mean, everybody, because it wasn't our fault, like that we couldn't. So we expanded. We put an outdoor seating area out there, but it's not always warm. So then we said maybe it's time to look for a new building, and we looked for a while.
We
And then-
actually, the building when we initially bought it wasn't for sale. The owner, Mr. Stewart, his son was
Cleaned our
cleaning
taps. Yeah,
and
so
he's
that's
like,
how-
"Oh, I heard you guys are like doing really well." We're like, "Yeah, we're thinking about expanding." He's like,
do you want to switch?
My
Like,
dad wants to
will take-"
retire.
We're like, okay, but she didn't want to take our place. But then it
Okay.
kind of started the conversations of, well, are you going to sell? So then
"Here we are."
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
That's
That
Triple the
opening-
size.
That opening was way harder than the original opening.
Oh, it
Because
was
we
crazy.
now literally bought something the size of an Applebee's,
Mm-hmm.
and we went from 9 tables. 9 tables, it was just family working. Now we have
Oh,
30
you have,
staff.
Now we
you
have 30
You have like
30.
15 tables in the bar area, it seems, or even.
We
5
have
in the bar, and
Okay.
then
30 technical tables, 30 tables, and 20 between the upper bar and lower
bar
bar.
stools. Yeah.
Place is really nice.
Thank you.
It's really, really nice. There's
Thank
a
you.
lot of stolen street signs in there.
No, I don't know. They shut up
they
on the
were
door.
Given.
Oh, that's what I meant. I didn't say you. I didn't say you stole them. No, not at all.
I don't know. We came in one day. They were just screwed on the wall. We were
taking
like,
a-
"That's crazy."
I'm taking a piss. I look at the 81 sign. I'm like, where the fuck did that sign come
Somebody
from?
brought a stop sign the one day, and I'm like, "Don't tell me anything. Just please, I don't want to know."
Stoplight too. And we actually, if you notice, everything's crooked. The
Oh, it's
reason-
great. I
Yeah.
love it.
We want you to feel like you're hanging in your garage or
decor
something
was
cool, you know?
the decor was really, really cool when you walked in
Yeah,
there.
and
it
it's
was really
crooked because
nice.
when we started to remodel and we got these signs, we all kind of were like having a few beers while doing it, and we came in the next day and everything was kind of crooked.
It was
So we're
like
like,
perfect though.
The GPS brought me to your place, and I'm like, I don't see a sign, and it's literally this sign is like right in front of my face.
Oh,
I'm
like the
how did I
big
miss
street sign? Yeah.
How did I miss the fucking R-Bar sign? I drove up and down. I go, where is this fucking place? I go, you're a jerk. You drove right by it. Because as I was coming back down, I saw Mike pulling in
Yeah.
his Tesla. He makes a left turn. I go, oh, this must be it.
Yes. Yeah.
And then it kept on getting busier and busier.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I want to ask a quick question about the smaller place. When the people were getting turned off and getting frustrated, people bust your balls about it, like give you a hard time about it, like shame on you for not having a big. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah,
People
but no, not really.
People
I
are outrageous.
I think it was more like good for you guys, but that sucks that we can't eat here. You know what I mean?
That's good.
We've
They've made
had
comments,
we'd
but it
have
wasn't-
definite more support than not.
There's always
I
going to
think.
be. There's always going to be a little bit.
Oh,
of
there's
both.
always going to be people.
All right. Yep.
"That's where I pinch you."
Yeah.
I'm gonna say names. I mean, I want to,
We
but
can
I'm not.
we can
gonna.
edit if you
Yeah.
drop them. We
No,
can
it's all
edit.
right.
You can
It's
edit.
fine.
So opening day from the new place. Well, actually, what's going between the transition? How long was the
1 day.
1 day closed for 1 day?
Closed for.
So we kept the
one or
old. We were closed like 4 days.
You probably got all new stuff for the new spot.
We got all new
right?
stuff, and then we literally took like 1 or 2 days in between to just move the stuff from the one location to the other one because we didn't really want to have to close. So our employees were great with that. Our Jess, one of our girls
She's
that's been
still
with
there.
us since the old bar, she's still with us. She had a station wagon. She was like just loading things on top of her car. They were like, "What are these people doing?" But so we only closed a couple days.
That's great.
So we were like remodeling and stuff as we were still open at the old rest.
That's good that you were able to that
Yeah.
smooth transit. Okay, so opening night. What was the opening night like?
Crazy.
My sister's
Soft
a
opening, or did you
psychopath.
go in for it?
Oh, we just went for it.
Yeah.
Good.
Just
She's
turn
a
the lights on.
psychopath.
Yeah.
I've been part of restaurant openings.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Sometimes.
It was good. Everything went out good. It was a little
Are you on the same opening? as us?
Do I gotta pause your
Taste
microphone?
wise.
Let her talk.
Taste-wise, everything was good. But
You
food,
see people are,
We
are
were
watching,
not.
see the look you're giving there.
we were not prepared. It was crazy.
What makes
So,
what makes you say you weren't prepared? So what happened?
I just think it was way busier than we thought. We thought we really prepared to
Did you run
staff.
did you run out of food? Or
No.
just wasn't enough so the
It just
staff
took a
is-
long time. Like
Okay.
it was taking a long time. So, but I think that
Kitchens are crazy.
but I think I liked that because then you knew what you need to work on. You
For
know what
sure.
I mean? If you do a soft opening and then you get slammed, you're not going to know what to prepare for. Give it to us all at once.
Yeah.
This is opening night. You don't like it, don't come to opening night. I don't know what to tell you. Like that's kind of what I said. Like
I've gone to plenty of restaurants and they just open.
Yeah.
Pizza places.
takes a couple days.
Go to places and then you go in there and I understand. It's
Yeah.
slow.
That's
They're
it.
making hopefully and I'm like, okay, the food was good. Service was lacking. Could have been a brand new server,
Right.
new system, all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot that goes in there. And if you go to a restaurant when they first open and you're going to give them a bad review or rip them in the, you don't know what you're talking about.
Or you're going to say like I'm never coming back here
Yeah,
again. Like,
no, I waited too long for this place. Like a good example
Yeah.
is one of my sponsors for this show. Is with this first episode actually. My buddy Angelo Recchi. He owns Luca Pizza.
heard of it? Yes.
His family owns Dino's in the mall.
Love.
His father Peter has been making pizza in the valley for 50 years.
Awesome.
And I was lucky enough to go into Dino's in the mall on Sunday, right? We're getting ready to close. And Peter, the father, is not normally there, but I walked in, I seen, like, oh, he made the pizza today. Not saying the other pizza makers don't make good pizza, because
No,
they really do.
But you
But it's
know.
a special touch.
I mean, whatever he does to it, and I got 2 slices reheated up. He brought them over to me, sat down, he's bullshitting with me, and I'm eating the pizza. I'm like, I was hearing what he was saying.
You didn't
But
care.
I'm just eating the pizza. I go, Peter, you just make the best pizza. Because I had a guy on my show last year called the Pizza Hulk from New Jersey. This big
Okay.
ass fucking guy. He's all over Instagram. He called us. He's from Jersey. He actually worked. You ever see Sopranos?
Yes.
He works at that diner where the
Really?
last scene was made. He makes ice cream for
I got to
them.
put that in my notes.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. I'm getting ready. I'm gonna go out there one of these days. My buddy Adam he lives out there as well. He does a food page called Food Digitus. His whole thing is what's indigenous of the region. So like ours would be
Pierogies,
fried Sicilian pizza. Specifically, the best example would be, in my opinion, because I'm also biased too, Old Forge style pizza was invented in Old Forge. So people do it all over the place, but it's food digitus to Old
here.
Forge.
I love that.
Isn't that pretty cool, isn't it?
That in
Yeah.
your notes, remind
Yeah,
me.
that's pretty
I already
cool.
have it in.
Food digitus is name.
Digitus. I got it.
How was I saying before that?
Dino's.
Oh yeah, so eating the pizza and it's just the whole family. Now they own the other brother. He won pizza championships in Las Vegas. He owns a place down in down in Florida somewhere, about 2 hours from Kissimmee, where Disney World is. I was down there last year. So the whole family is just like they're one of the pizza families in the area. And I said, Angelo used to own Angelo's in the Viewmont Mall, and the Rosario's took over because Angelo wanted to get away from it, but then he couldn't sit still. And they found a great spot over, when you go over the bridge in Pittston to go to West Pittston.
Yeah.
Used to be the 3D barbecue place.
Oh, yeah.
That's his spot now. He took over that spot.
We never go to Pittston. I don't go to Pittston
there's-
enough.
Wyoming-
It's like 50 minutes from my house, though.
Wyoming Avenue in the Ave down there are just, it's miles and miles and miles of restaurants
Yes.
and local businesses.
Local.
And it's just,
Yeah.
the pizza down in the valley is just amazing. Like I
Yeah.
said, Luca Pizza, when what I was getting at was his first weekend. Holy shit. They're selling out. People are busting his balls.
Like
they're on the
how?
social media.
You're
they're
there
on
to
this.
support him,
They
so support.
They closed the other day because 155
Yeah.
air conditioning was acting up.
Oh, yeah.
So the staff member passed out. They closed the kitchen. They closed the place
And
down.
people complained about it.
Oh, there was some people on the Facebook
Yeah.
being like, "Suck it up," or like this one asshole on there. I hope he's listening. He says he's not a follower, but he probably watched it anyways. He was a real ass. He's like, "Thank you for your service," with an annoyed emoji. Like they should have got through it. You tell me you never worked in the kitchen before in your
I say
fucking
that all the
life.
time. I'm like, tell me you've never worked in the restaurant business.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Lindsey censors me. And one of our
Oh, you
managers,
have to. You gotta
Emily.
keep it
Yes,
good on the
because-
Facebook page. I know
But not even that. Like, I've been in the business a really long time, and there are times I get frustrated. And there are sometimes we go to places and I'm like, I don't understand why they're doing it this way. But everybody does their own thing their own way.
Yeah.
Some things are worth complaining about. There's a lot of things that's like, if I wish that's what I worried about today. Like, some
she'll
people just
send me-
complain to complain.
She'll send me a message. She's like, I'm going to send this. I'm like, how about let
me edit it, and
So
then
I
you
edit
can
it,
post
and I
it.
send it back to her so she could post it.
Like, we all work our asses off. You know what I mean? Like, and I can say this just coming personally, like myself, my sister, all of my staff. Like, nobody wants you to wait for food. Nobody wants you. Stuff happens. But like,
fucking
don't come in
relax.
on a wing night when there's 100 people in the restaurant and you say, "Are my wings almost done?" And you have them in for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
No, they're not ready. You're not the only person here.
Then
But we do have really good customers, so it's not usually an issue.
That's
Thankfully,
really- that is good.
thankfully, yeah.
Then there's always the flip side.
Yeah.
I've been to restaurants where they just don't give a fuck.
Yes, yes.
Yep.
Remember I talked
That
to you-
annoys me so bad.
Remember I was talking to you. I was talking to her when I was up at your place about why I just do. I even posted a reel on yesterday. Why I don't do restaurant reviews.
Yeah.
Just food reviews.
Yeah.
'Cause,
I actually saw the one that you were
yeah,
talking about,
when
like
Mike-
clean restaurants.
When
and
Mike
stuff.
from
Yeah.
Buddy Clark's.
Yeah.
And that's a good. You ever go to Buddy Clark's in Dunmore?
No, I don't.
should go check-
Scranton has great restaurants too. I
Yeah.
wish it was closer. I
that's-
really do.
Yeah, if
I have
you're-
a whole
if
list
you're-
of restaurants
If you're
local.
if you're 50 minutes from the Ave, then you're an hour and 15
Yeah,
minutes.
I'm
from
up past
Scranton.
Mountaintop.
Yeah, I live in
So-
Kingston, so I get the
Yeah.
Dunmore in about 25 minutes sometimes.
We have a
on the
whole
highway.
list of all the different places we want to try, all the local places.
There's
we
so
want to
many.
try.
Me too.
know.
I mean, the people that reach out
know.
to me, I try to prioritize the ones that reach out to me. There's one new hibachi place just opened up in Edwardsville. It's like a hibachi.
I saw that.
It's like an hibachi, like a quick hibachi.
Yeah.
You don't set the hibachi. You just go up to the window, you order it, and you sit down. And it looks, I'm going to go out there and try that place out a little bit. So that looks really, really good. The ones that reach out to me, those are the ones that I want to go to
Yeah.
and try them out because that's a mutual respect. That's
absolutely.
really, really nice.
Yeah.
You know.
There is a fast food type of Indian restaurant up in Scranton or Dunmore or something. I forget what it's called.
I think my friend zone. I used to work in the casino. It was the
Yeah.
newest place, like the hotspot. I
Yeah, it
haven't
was
gone
there
up there
like
yet.
last year, or the year before they
Can you
opened.
eat that stuff though? Because isn't it a lot of peanuts?
No, I can't have. What's the one across
Tai Tai.
Tai Tai? Like I
Because
can't
they
eat
use
Thai
a
food.
lot of.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
can't eat
I
Thai
don't even.
food.
I wouldn't even know what to order in the invite. Just don't give me.
so
Don't
good.
don't make
Drunken
it. Don't make
noodles.
it too spicy.
Oh yeah, he doesn't
not a
like spice. We've already.
I'm not a
puss.
spicy either. Tiki
Yeah.
masala is where it's
Yeah.
at. If you go for Indian food,
I love Chinese food too. What's your Chinese food order?
egg rolls.
Walnut chicken
Walnut
and
chicken
extra
and
egg
egg
rolls.
rolls? Yours is just egg rolls.
I do General Tso's and chicken and broccoli because I never know what I want.
That's good.
Right?
I'm General Tso's
General
chicken
Tso,
combo platter. Brian, what's your Chinese food order?
Oh, Singapore made fun noodles.
Sounds
Really?
great.
I had May Fun the other day for the first time ever, and I loved it.
Ask for extra spicy, and they say, "But we make it spicy." And I say, I know,
Spicier.
We're not ordering it like that.
I have to order my DoorDash order for General Tso's chicken is please do not make it spicy because I'm a pussy. I say that right on there. It says it on the receipt when they bring it to the house.
That's great. I love that.
Absolutely love it.
Yeah.
General Tso's combo platter.
We have General Tso's wing sauce at the
do.
restaurant. You should try it.
Yeah, definitely.
It is not spicy. I can eat it.
You know what buffet I love? The Miami Valley Mall, the Chinese buffet there. I'll go over there over K-pop any day. K-pop is good, but I don't mind cook my fucking
I haven't
food.
been to K-pop yet.
I haven't been to K-pop yet.
It's
no.
good, but you gotta cook the food, so it drives me crazy. you
Yeah,
know?
it's the experience though.
It's cool.
But
It's-
yeah.
it's good. It's good. It's
The only
worth it.
time I ever had anything like that was when we were in like Mexico at like they had one of those restaurants where they come
Korean
and they bring
barbecue.
the food. Yeah.
Oh, that's
like
that's a Brazilian steakhouse.
It's like
up in
that, but
Scranton.
you had to cook it. But you had to
Up in-
cook it too. It was
yeah,
kind of
up-
like.
oh, okay.
My
Okay.
sister-in-law loves the Brazilian steakhouse.
Yeah,
in
the Brazilian
Scranton.
steakhouse in
I've never been
Scranton
there.
is just it's fucking.
I don't eat
I
that
was
much
never
though. It's
there.
not worth it to me. I'd eat like one thing and be like, all right,
That's
I'm
fair.
done.
I went
That's
to
fair.
that Bronco when it was open. That they had one right by the
In
square.
Wilkes-Barre.
In Wilkes-Barre, they
yeah,
had one
the
of
vault it is now or whatever,
Yeah,
right?
I've been to the vault too.
Yeah, so there's a lot of interesting restaurants in Wilkes-Barre.
Oh, Northeast PA is.
Yeah, it's great.
Honestly, it really is. I have friends that moved out of the area, and they're like, we can't get this, we can't get that, we can't People don't realize how lucky they are that we have.
Yeah.
And locally owned.
All the idiots talking about how there's no good pizza in this area.
Where do you live?
Eating? Oh, New York only has the good pizza. Listen, I've been in New York City, and there's great pizza there. Don't get me wrong.
Of course there is.
There's great pizza everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So they'd be that stubborn, but there's also I've had bad pizza in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Bad pizza in the Bronx. They're rushing it out.
Everywhere.
It's doughy.
Yep.
There's a lot of New York transplants here that make the pizza.
Mm-hmm.
You know, oh, the bagels suck here. Shut the fuck.
Have you ever been to Bloomin' Bagels? You've never been to Bloomin' Bagels.
I'm a big fan of the Bloomin' Bagels. There's a little coffee shop on 315 that sells the Bloomin' Bagels. You get a bagel
Really?
sandwich there. J&L, something like that. It's across the street from the. I can't think. Shame on me for not knowing the name of it, but I love the egg yolk bagels.
Ooh, I've never had those.
I think I had, yeah.
The egg
Well, we
yolk
also in
bagels are
Nanticoke have our
insane.
friends at Grateful Roast. I don't know if you've been to Grateful Roast.
No, I haven't
before.
been there yet.
You
It's a
should have them
coffee
on the
shop.
show.
There's
They're
a
the
lot of
best.
Nanticoke spots I have to hit up, and me and
Yes.
Mike talked about it. There's a lot of spots up there that
Grateful
there's a lot
Roast.
of good food up there.
They make all their own like pastry stuff. He makes his own sourdough bread. It's
I fucking love
amazing.
sourdough.
If you look on their Facebook too, they do like lunch specials
Yeah.
and they'll do these sandwiches like
Oh my god, I
All
want
right.
one so bad.
Yeah.
I put it on my list.
So good and good coffee too.
I'll put it. I'll
Shout out
definitely-
to Brian and
I'll-
Sarah.
I'll definitely
do love them.
Yeah.
I'll definitely put it on my list.
Yeah.
So I noticed one thing you have in your place. I used to work at the casino, so see those PA skill games over
machines,
there. I love how
yeah.
they call them skill games.
Skill. You have to.
Is
be
it
skilled.
worth having those in your business?
Yes.
That's good.
I think.
Does it generate?
Yeah.
Does it generate its own income for you, or does it generate income from everything else you offer in the restaurant? Does that?
I think it's
does
just
that make
entertainment.
sense?
Yeah, for us at least, we do have people that come in. It's mostly staff after
Our
shift.
employees love to play them.
But honestly, like we do get people that
love it.
come in,
Yeah,
but
believe
it's kind of like I don't want to say a secondary thought. It doesn't.
But people seem like, ooh,
Yeah.
go through
I
20
get
bucks
that.
in. Yeah.
I get that. I get
I mean,
that.
I think it's just a supplemental kind of
That's good.
income and stuff like
Yeah.
that. You know, for
Yeah. That's good.
different
It
things,
fits
but-
perfectly.
It's good. Yeah.
It's not. It's in the bar. It doesn't. It's not.
I wouldn't take a table away to put them
it's
there.
Not,
but
It's definitely not out of place.
Yeah.
Some places they're out of place.
yeah,
Right.
no.
Right.
Then you see they have literally this galleries of them now. Like the
Yeah,
whole
they
like
just-
storefronts is
Yeah.
just
In
that.
Edwardsville, they have
They
one.
have
in
one in
Nanticoke now.
There's one
too.
in Nanticoke right down from Neat Pierogi.
Yeah.
And let me tell you what, when last time I was at Neat Pierogi,
Did you go?
I had to walk by those guys.
Mm-hmm.
One, you get to smell the drugs. All right?
I've never been.
You get to smell the drugs.
Gosh.
And then I go up there.
I guess I'm not around
I've
enough
never
drugs
been
to know
there.
what they
We
smell
go to
like.
Neat Pierogi. We love Neat Pierogi, but I've never been
So
down.
you smell the pierogies, but then you walk right in front of the skill place, and you can smell the drugs and the cigarette smoke, right?
I love
And then I'm standing outside Neat Pierogi. A guy walks up from the corner to me, smoking a cigarette. I go, bro, don't come anywhere near me with that fucking cigarette in your mouth.
Oh, yeah, no.
I go, I smoked for 25 years. I used to smell like you. I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
And he's like, what are you talking about? I go, what are you talking about?
You're sitting in a building with
If
no
I had a
one-
meth rock, I would throw it at him. Go away. Go away. Go away. You know?
That's amazing.
I know drug addicts. I know drug addicts when I see them. I'm going to call it out.
I've never
I'm
been
gonna call
there.
it out.
I can't believe how many.
I'm not saying they're all drug addicts.
No,
all right.
yeah.
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer. Yeah.
Get in trouble.
This is not against Nanticoke.
I can't believe how many of those skill machine places are like
They're
just
all
Popping up
over
there,
the
but it's like
place.
recent. They're like popping
Yeah.
They're
up.
open
Yeah.
their own little casinos.
So they must
Yeah.
be making money to pay that rent.
Yeah.
You know, it has
Well,
to-
people, I think if we had like a little place, like I know the smaller like bars, I'm going to say they probably make more money on their skill machines than we do. Like people play them because they come in to eat.
Right.
Like they're not coming there to
Specifically
play
for
the
that.
skill
I
machines
totally
because
get
they
that.
sign themselves
I
out at the
totally
casino.
get
I mean,
We actually do much better with our crane machines because the kids all
kids.
guilt their parents into doing it. So the crane machines might
I
actually
lost,
make us more
I
money.
lost money on the crane machine on the way out.
you did.
Thank you
owe me
for
a-
donating
you,
to us.
You owe me a
Like
dollar.
it took your money or
No,
you didn't win?
I put it in and I just gave it away because I didn't win.
Oh,
See, that's
okay.
thank you.
Fucking
Thank you.
bullshit.
That's how we make
Fucking-
money.
Fucking bullshit.
I had this mom the other day. She's like, "Can I get 21?" So I'm like,
Oh,
Did
absolutely.
they hit you for the crane machine? Yep. I'm like,
That's
absolutely.
fantastic. I want to get vending machines in our gym. People will pay $1 for it.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Owners don't want to deal with it. I'm like, I'll stock the motherfucker up.
Yeah.
You
Get
know
one
what
of
I
those
mean?
little money collector
Until I
things
have to
that
be
they
the one. Until I have to be the one stocking it up.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell am I thinking?
What am I
about here?
doing? I
It's
love to do
ridiculous.
that to myself.
Because we have the adults that come in the class. They're like, you got a water fountain? I'm like, no, we don't have a water fountain. You should have a water fountain. I'm like, you should bring your own water.
I don't want to.
I love saying that. Don't get me wrong. I don't disagree with them.
Yeah.
But the building doesn't allow for the to get one of those water ponds with the fucking thing in it.
yeah.
Because our Dunmore gym has it, and it's like you should get a water fountain. You should get a bottle of water.
How about you give me the money to put all that in, and we'll do it.
You should get a bottle of water. And they give me the look like, yeah, you're right.
You're right. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
People who have no idea what industry is like, in any industry, is like, you should do this. And it's like, okay, but we tried that.
Oh my God. We had this guy that used to come in all the time, and he doesn't come in anymore, so I could say that. I don't even know what his name was.
He may not have
say
internet,
it.
so we'll be okay.
He used every time he was there, and I think he was a realtor. Like, he never even worked in the food. He's like, you should do this, you should do that. So the one day I was like, you know what you should do? You should save all your money, and you should go buy yourself a restaurant because you have all these great ideas, and they were all stupid ideas.
What did he say?
Sorry, they were dumb.
There was like certain things like you should have.
I should have made a list.
No, it was like entertainment, but it was like you should have a jazz band come in, and we're like,
But
it
was just like dumb stuff. You should use different forks. Like, I don't know.
Everything
like dumb.
he likes.
Yeah, like, okay.
And we see you once every 2 years.
Yeah, I go, you should come in more, and maybe I would do that for you.
I made that comment to myself a few places. I'm like, oh, these forks are horrible.
I'm a fork snob.
Yeah, like, this fork is horrible. Or like, tables shaking.
Oh, that I hate.
I gotta get down there and fix it.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I mean?
That drives me nuts because in the restaurant, we got a new floor put in the bar area. We got a new
It's
floor
uneven,
put in.
right?
And it's concrete, and they did like the
concrete
flaked
cover.
whatever,
Yeah.
but it's not all completely flat. So here's me like constantly moving the
Yeah,
tables
me
to
and
where
Angela,
they're not.
I was at Angela's at Luca the other day. I'm like, he goes, Angela. And he
Makes me
goes,
crazy.
He saw me fixing it. I didn't say anything. And he's done it. He goes, Brian, he goes, the fucking floor's not even. I go, I get it. My kitchen's the same way.
You know what it makes me? You know what makes me more crazy when people take out 79 napkins and fold them
shove
up and
them.
shove them under their table. Like, don't do that. We'll fix it. Don't waste
Use
my
at least
napkins.
70. You should use at least 70 napkins.
At least and folded, so it's
Don't
like
give
140.
don't give me a napkin dispenser at the table.
Oh, 'cause
I
you're
use a
using
new
them all.
napkin every time. I definitely.
yeah,
I
that's fine, though.
I 100% overuse.
That's fine though.
napkins.
They're recycled.
They are recycled napkins. We love the environment.
There's just no need.
She
for
loves
me
the
to,
environment.
there's just no need for me to use all those napkins. But if they're in front of me,
You're gonna use
I'm
them.
going to use them all.
Yep.
So, perfect transition into the wings.
Yes.
All right. When did the wings become our bar's thing? And let's get into the food. Let's get into the food truck as well.
Okay.
'Cause opening up a new spot, larger spot, 3-4 times the size of your original spot. That's chaos right there.
100%.
The food truck come in before that, or
The food truck just came last year.
okay, last year
Well,
you did
technically
mention
2
that.
years ago, and then last
2
year.
years ago, we bought it.
What
Last
was
year
the
was
i-
like the first.
What was the idea behind a food truck? And if you don't mind, I'm curious, how much does the food truck cost?
We try not to look at. No, I'm kidding. The food truck too. Actually, it's funny because the same
I
way
didn't
with
want the food truck.
her and my
Okay.
father
I
was like-
did not want the.
So
food
we had a
truck.
Do it.
There was a food fight.
There was a
over,
food fight.
over
I
the
was
food
like-
truck.
There actually was a food fight three
And I
ways.
take it back.
So my dad wanted a new sign out front. She wanted to do this because obviously it's not fully paved. She wanted to do paving, and I was like,
And they were all around the same price.
They're all around the
so
same price. So I'm like, I want a food truck.
She got her
And
way again.
So
Again,
Youngest child.
I heard some resentment
syndrome.
on that one. Take it easy. Take it easy. We got room to fight over here if you need to.
I'm the confrontational one. She's not.
I'm the hippie of the family.
I love it.
Yeah, so we were like, oh, okay, like, and Daddy's first thing was come to me with a business plan, right? So I was like, here's how much this, the whole nine.
But
And
once
then
it was, okay, we're going to buy this, but it's not going to make us money. We're going to do this, but it's not going to make us money. And then the food truck, it's
gonna
going to
make
make you money. So that's kind of where we.
So we actually bought it from the people who own Wheels. They had it up as a coffee. It's literally a tasty cake truck.
Yeah.
And
I love tasty cakes.
We didn't find
What
any.
tasty cake was on the side of it?
It was actually
Was it-
the
what-
logo was gone, but you could see the circles.
You could see it was like stripped already, but you could
just
see
see
that
it.
it was a tasty
What
cake
was
truck.
the actual cup? Was it the
there a
cupcake? Was it the
cupcake on it?
crimpet? You can see the outline of that too,
No,
probably.
No, all
You could just
see
see
Just the tasty cake thing?
Yes.
And
Isn't
then
that funny that we all know that it's like
Yeah.
and then we
Like,
bought
I
it.
see when they drive around. I take pictures other times. I have pictures of Dorito trucks and tasty cake trucks all over my phone, but
It's
I
a
never did what I
P30
wanted to do with
step van,
them.
in case you need to Google
Okay.
it. P30 step van.
All right.
But yeah, it was up there, and they had what was it, Cruiser's Corner?
Cruiser's Corners.
up in New Angola.
no, the Cruiser's Corner's down in Nescapec.
Next
but
pack. So we bought it, and it was wrapped with their wrap over the tasty
cake, yeah.
So we tried to then. Our first wing fling, we actually had construction cones.
Oh my gosh!
Because
it wasn't even
blue
wrapped.
Like a prison
it was.
van.
It was yeah.
Awful.
It was
Our
like it was
first one was for
transporting
the
inmates.
fair. We only had it half wrapped.
Yeah.
I love it.
This year's the first year we actually have it fully wrapped.
It looks so good.
Yeah.
It looks
Zach
so
Knoll
good.
at
I shared a
Q1
picture of it.
Productions.
I shared a picture of it on my
Yeah.
page from the Pierogi Fest.
Zach
awesome.
Knoll and Russ Brassington, Nanticoke guys did it, and they did a killer
Nanticoke.
job.
Nanticoke.
We stick together in Nanticoke, usually.
But yeah, so
That's how small towns are.
Yeah,
great.
that's
I
how
love
they
that.
should be.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
We get this food truck and it's a Tasty Cake van, and we're like, we're gonna do it. And then this year is the first year we're actually like balls to the wall. You know, we're booking everything. Every weekend it's booked.
Yeah.
Our guy Pat, he's been
Running. the food
he's
truck.
doing that,
Yeah.
and he's doing the restaurant. Has a baby on the way. So his years are all packed. So we said we'll see what's worth it. Next year we'll either rebook places.
Well, we know what
we
we
won't.
can book and what was
Yeah.
worth it
Right.
and what's not,
So let me ask you about booking. We have the best parking lot down at the gym for some food trucks to come in there.
We're in.
And I want to do a, what's that?
We're in.
Yeah, I want to do like an 40 plus, we got open mat is called. We just come in and you just train with anybody.
Yeah.
I want to do a 40 plus open mat for the older generation
Love it.
in the jiu-jitsu community, right? But also that limits younger people coming too. But regardless, if I wanted to have the R bar truck in there, now, if you're going to charge the people to eat the wings, does the place have to pay you girls to come down with
No.
the truck?
So-
you just come down on your own and whatever happens.
So events like that, we'll come on our own, and then just whatever.
Okay.
Some of them we did this year were like for benefits or something like that. So
That's
we'll
what
donate toward.
That's pretty much where
So we
the
could
direction
donate
that we
toward-
would go is
Yeah.
like
Yep.
we want to. Me and my friend Moses, we started talking about creating a fund for underprivileged kids.
Love that.
To pay for mixed martial arts.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of people that come into the gym and they just can't afford the price. And I know the kids will benefit from it, but we help as much as we possibly can. But there's always so much that you could do as a small business. So
we will do anything for the
so
kids.
that's
100%.
100%. Some people just reached out to me about doing kids for like events for kids. I saw some guy's message from like a month ago. I'm like, oh, please reach out to me.
So our dad is president of Value with the Heart that does the sick kid the benefits for sick kids every
Oh, really?
year.
Luzerne
Yeah,
County,
he's
it's-
been forever.
Labor Day weekend, it's
They do a big
St.
bike ride.
Faustina's down by Marty's Blue Room.
Okay.
Township. It's our
Normally over 400
24
bikes.
year.
It's crazy. 24 years he's been doing it.
Oh, that's
so.
amazing. That's
So
great.
he's the same way. He'll do anything for kids.
Okay.
But we would love,
yeah,
call
we'll keep
us.
that in mind.
Call me.
We'll keep that in mind and we'll go from there.
Yeah.
So
we're not doing private parties right now. We're looking into maybe getting into that next year with the truck, like
that'd be
weddings
pretty
and
cool.
graduations and stuff.
That'd be pretty cool. That's
This year-
that's the kind of stuff you could charge a base price
Oh, it
for.
is. Yeah. Like, we just have to figure out the logistics of
Yeah.
it. But this year we're like, let's do all the events we can and then decide next year which ones we do again, which ones we don't.
And
No.
people-
Great that you're super busy.
Yeah,
You got the
it
community
is.
behind you, and
Yeah.
it's been almost over 10 years since
Yeah.
you guys started. Well, over 10 years.
Yeah.
14.
That's awesome.
And for the food truck, it does have its own Facebook page called Our Food Truck.
Okay.
Message there is usually how people have been is the easiest way to contact us.
Yeah. Or the
for
regular
food
RBAR
truck.
page. They all.
You
I
know,
understand.
that way we can kind of keep it separate. Some people call the restaurant.
Yeah.
So it's
Lots of
tough
ways.
because our mother, God, she's a saint. She's
So's my mother.
Yeah.
gotta give a shout out to the moms.
Absolute saint.
She's
Saved my
actually-
life 10 years ago when I got in trouble, man. She's the one that picked me up and
Everybody should
cleaned
love
me
their moms
off
like
and
that.
Yep.
slapped
That's
me
it.
a little bit and said, "Don't
here you
fucking
go.
hurt me again." And that was all I needed
That's
to
it.
hear.
Yeah.
She didn't say that, but I saw it in her face. I'm like,
That's all you
I
need.
can't make my mother cry again over something like
Yep.
this.
Yeah.
That mom guilt is
Yeah.
strong.
I didn't mean to
It's the best
interrupt
way.
on
No,
that, though. But you know what I
100
mean? But
it's-
yeah,
Give your mom all the props.
she does.
For sure.
She's the absolute best.
Yeah.
Actually, they
I
call.
don't think she listens though.
Just send her this snippet. Just edit it out. Just send it to her.
You want me to text her?
Hopefully, I get the clip of that.
Yeah.
'cause
Yeah.
It's where we be without them.
Yeah.
You're right.
And
We're
like
doing awesome.
our mom is actually called our bar's mom. So she wrote us
Everybody
letters.
calls her mom.
Yeah, I love that.
Everybody calls her mom. She writes letters saying, "Have a fabulous shift," and she
And they
puts
hang them in the
all over
kitchen.
the restaurant.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
She's Glenda the Good Witch.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm my dad.
yeah.
Was your mother and father sitting next to me?
That was our stepdad. But yes,
That's
they
what
were.
you said,
My mommy
stepdad.
was
That
there.
was
Oh,
your
yeah, mommy
mom.
was there.
Okay, that
That's
was
our
your
mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
her and my stepdad started the Kabasi Fest in Plymouth years ago when
Remember
it
the
first
Kabasi
started.
Fest last year?
Yeah,
It
we
was
were
good-
there.
It was good until it rained.
Yes, I know. This year we're hoping that it will be much better weather, but we love the Kabasi
I always
Fest.
hang out with Pat from the Carmela Sauces.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I go there in the stand and
Yep.
I just work with him and then he gives me a bunch of free stuff.
We're literally right outside where they sell the beer, like
And
the
the
beer
band
tent
shell.
and the band shell. We're
Yeah.
literally right there. When my mom retired, when our mom retired, she's like, "What can I do to help you?" And I'm like, "Do all the contracts and do all of the booking for the food truck." So like I'll book the dates, but then she does everything else. She
That's
does
great.
the permits. She
That's
does
great.
everything.
That's great.
Yeah. So
We have a new group message now, the three of us.
there's usually nonsense in it, but usually it's work.
It's
And then
great when-
she's screwing it up again with her Android because Mommy and I both have iPhones.
Oh, I believe it.
I'll never get over it. Not going to change. Never. I'll never buy an electric car, and I'll never get an Apple.
That's fair. I'll probably never buy an electric car.
I can't remember to charge my Android.
I will.
You're not going to get me to charge a car.
I don't know why the
Not
car's
happening.
dead. It's dead.
No, I can't come to work today.
Right.
My car's
I
dead.
can't even remember to charge my phone. No, I remember to charge my car.
Yep, no.
But that's great that
Nobody got time for
you
that.
work so well together as a family.
Yeah, we do.
I'm
Oh,
sure
we
there's-
fight.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
that's-
but
Everybody
you took
does.
the word out of my mouth. I'm
Yeah.
sure there's chaos.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure there's chaos, but it's controlled chaos, and you always bring it back and get a little bit stronger.
But if you don't have chaos, then you don't care, right? Like that's the way I look at it. Is
Can you care less?
no.
It's great though.
I'm a
love
little
that.
type A. I'm type A. A lot.
Tell you what, I want to hear more about your wing fling victories, entering contest, what preparation goes into that.
Okay.
All right, so we'll transition to one of our last
Wings.
subjects for the day is the wings. Sawyersville Wing Fling that's coming up. You mentioned the Kabasi Festival. I love the festivals that go on
Same.
during. Do you guys ever go up to like the Scranton Italian festivals, or is this not a place for wings?
We
with
don't.
that?
No,
Yes.
we haven't been up there yet. Anyway, the big ones we've done are Bloomsburg Fair.
We won Best New Vendor at the
Best
Bloomsburg
new
Fair,
food
too.
That's
truck.
awesome.
Best
Yeah.
new food vendor.
Oh, we had so
Definitely-
much fun last year.
I want to come up. I
you
definitely
have to.
because Mike loves doing the cameras for me. So
Yes.
like he doesn't give a shit. You know.
So the back
So me going
area-
on my microphone, walking around. I want a cold.
Love.
I want a cold interview people.
Yes.
Walk right up to them
Yeah.
or ask permission for like, do you mind?
I love that.
What are you eating right now? And grab their food. I'm like, I'm gonna get punched.
There's so much good stuff there, though. You have to go more than one day because there's no way. You
Exactly.
don't even know what you want. But
Exactly.
they put us back in like that little area,
The new vendor
the
section.
new vendor section,
Where the
which
kids
we
used
think
to
is
be.
the best. But we had so much fun back there, just meeting everybody. Next year, we're like, or this year, we're like, oh, we're gonna like pump this area up back there because I don't think a lot of people realize it's back there because they never used to have. And so we're staying there next year.
Wasn't Nelly the rapper
This
there
year.
one year?
What?
Oh, I don't know.
Nelly
Was
was
it?
there.
Oh, yeah, he was in the. Yeah,
Nelly was
Wasn't
there.
it
This
one
past
day.
year?
Yeah.
Was it
I think
last
just-
year? He
I
was
think I
playing?
saw people walking around Band-Aids on their face.
I remember that day.
That could have just been Northeast PA.
That's true too. That's true.
I think
That's
it was
true too. It's getting hot in here.
Well, then Lauren and I
Boom, boom, boom.
literally stayed in a hotel the entire week with each other. And again, we are very different. So she was like,
bright and bushy-tailed every morning, dragging her out of bed. I'm like, let's go.
I love the mornings.
Oh.
I'm ready to
I'm a-
rock.
I'm a-
I
I'm
don't.
Ready, I'm ready to rock and roll in the mornings.
I normally do not, but
nope, don't like. But it was
Bloomsburg Fair Week, you have to be.
But like every morning we had like our setup. So our employees came down, they met us there. We went and got coffee at that.
Oh, I forget what it was called. Oh, it was so good.
They're local. They're Bloomsburg local. I forget what the coffee
Wandering
place is.
something.
Yeah, so good. Learned about cold film. Anyway, so we would literally set up, work all day, go back to the hotel, do it again for the whole week. And like she said, we had people coming up and they're like, we've been looking for you for an hour because we were not on the main drag.
You need one of those big high signs.
We had a chicken costume, and all of our employees would get in it, and they were on the news. They were going
And our
around
mother.
handing out menus.
I would have
my
loved.
mom was in it.
I would have loved to wear the chicken outfit.
Well, you can have it. We'll bring it with us. We're
Wait,
going
how
to get
tall
another
are
one.
you?
5'9".
Okay,
Wait,
perfect.
I'm 5'9" in the summertime because I stretch when it's hot.
Heard. I stretch when I lay down.
Is
so
that like
fine.
stretch? Is that like the Stretch Armstrong
Well,
doll? Like,
I might. You get measured 5'8", 5'9". I'm 5'9".
yeah,
5'9" on a warm day.
And
you know?
I'm 5'3".
I'm 5'2".
But we'll make sure we have a chicken costume that will accommodate
Oh, it'll
6
be a
foot.
blast.
So,
But we are
That'd be a
looking forward to
blast.
Wing Fling. Wing Fling is one of our favorite events.
Tell you what,
easily.
I'll come wear the chicken outfit
At the
before-
Wing Fling?
No, oh yes.
We'll bring
wait,
it.
we got to do after your judge though.
after.
Oh yeah,
gotta
people
make
will
sure-
be
Well, we could
thinking
do that. We could do that before the episode comes out too, if you really want.
Okay.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My-
yeah,
our
I'll be ready.
mother-
I'll come up to our bar again. And
We
get
got
some
it.
food, yeah.
It's
Our
as long as the
mother-
truck's not out because we keep it in the truck. But
Okay.
oh, yeah.
All right. Well,
She bought the chicken costume for the Kabasi Festival last year, and we were very short staffed. We had some family things that were going on last year, so literally there was just like 3 staff members. So Mommy goes, "I'm going in the parade." Because we couldn't.
she
We
went
had
in the
truck
parade
was
with
open.
the chicken wing
We were in
costume, with the
wing
chicken costume.
She was dancing with Mr. Peanut, so she bought that costume.
How local is Mr. Peanut? Holy shit! How amazing that story.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Amazing story.
Yeah.
Like, and half the people now don't even know Mr. Peanut's from here.
Yeah.
Like, because they're starting to rip down the murals, but they're starting to rip down everything, the whole history of it, which if anybody even looked into it, how many amazing things have come from Wilkes-Barre?
Yeah.
Me and
From
Mike.
NPA.
Oh my God.
Me and Mike. That was one of me and Mike did 3 episodes of Foods of PA.
Yeah.
I love
and
that.
was a cornerstone. Was literally I live on Pierce Street, over the bridge in Wilkes-Barre. That's where Mr. Peanut,
Yeah.
everything, the history of that's
Yeah.
amazing.
A lot of people
HBO
know that.
started in Wilkes-Barre.
And even the Stegmeyers, like
All the
that.
beers, the lagers, everything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But people were like posting on Facebook, like, who is this woman in the chicken costume? She
She's
was so much
amazing.
fun. I'm
Yeah.
like, that's our mom.
You know what costume I love? The little tomato from Pittston Tomato Festival.
I don't know if I've ever seen that.
I did the spaghetti eating contest last
Oh.
year. Some guy ate 2 pounds of spaghetti in
Ew.
like a second. It was insane.
Ew.
I made a mess. I put my phone up right here. I just had fucking spaghetti. It was really
yeah.
good too. It was good too. It was good spaghetti too.
So if anybody also
sure.
sees any fun chicken costumes you can wear, send them to us
Oh,
because
yeah. We have the employees dancing in them. We were playing music, the chicken wing.
I love that.
Chicken
we're also
wing,
trying to
chicken
figure out how to put
wing,
an
nothing.
Arbar logo on them because it's blow up. So you can't put like
Yeah.
a sticker because when it goes down.
Oh, I understand
They
that.
had their shirts and stuff on.
I understand that.
So the
So
wings, wings are.
we're gonna wing
crazy.
detour real fast.
All right.
I can't look at the cheesesteaks anymore.
okay.
All right. I'm gonna make one. Brian, you want a cheesesteak?
Okay.
Would you like? He's been waiting for it.
He's better have cut these this way. He did. Good boy, Burke.
You want onions and peppers?
Yes, please.
Our kitchen manager, Burke, went down this morning and
We need spoons.
cooked these. I brought tongs.
Oh.
Clomps, as we call them.
These are coming home.
Clompers.
These are coming home with me.
You could have them. They're probably from Temu.
If you don't lick the tongs when you pick them up, you're broke.
How do you know they work?
If you don't pinch somebody's butt with the tongs.
They don't get started until you put them.
Yeah.
And like you said too, when you were talking about wings, is you do that wing fling. It was honestly the people who run it, amazing.
Oh my God. We love wing fling.
And we set up and we were like, okay, let's see what happens. And we were directly across from.
Well, the first year I wasn't there. I was
time
on
out.
vacation.
Are those sweet peppers?
Sweet peppers.
Fuck yeah.
So
They're not hot. Don't worry. You won't burn
ketchup
your
on-
mouth.
You want ketchup on this?
Hell no.
Don't.
Why? Why?
No ketchup.
Nope.
This might drop on
I'm
the
getting
way
close
over.
to the microphone for that one.
So
Ketchup.
before this
Why
podcast,
you
we had a ketchup mayonnaise fight. There was its own food fight we were talking about earlier.
Definitely a food fight.
Does mayo go on burgers and cheesesteaks?
How do you ever see?
I'll eat meal with a spoon.
You ever see that movie with Bruce Willis, The Whole Nine Yards?
Yes.
Remember, they're in Bruce Willis gives him the burger back. He goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna keep the fries, but I'm gonna give you back this burger. If you bring this burger back with mayo, I'm gonna break your legs or some shit like that."
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
Oh, no. Mm-mm. I'll
Mayo
eat mayo
for
with a
everything.
spoon.
But yeah,
But I
so
do not
I
put
do like mayo on a BLT, a little
extra
bit.
mayo.
garlic
no,
mayo.
No.
Garlic mayo,
Garlic
sriracha
mayo.
mayo, all the mayos.
You guys having a cheesesteak?
No, I'm good.
We ate before we got here. We dug in.
No, we
the car.
didn't.
I also ate before I got
I ate on
here.
the way. We do put bacon in our cheesesteaks too.
Interesting.
You can get it without though. Is it good? Yeah.
We do have people who are like no bacon, and I tell them I only slightly judge them.
I'm gonna,
I get mine with no bacon, so
I'm gonna,
judge away.
I'm
I
gonna,
just
I'm gonna
judge you
eat,
every day.
I'm gonna eat this one with no ketchup on it just to get the full
okay.
flavor.
All right.
All right.
I was trying to figure out where that like little smoky thing was coming from.
Bacon.
So what kind of steak we got here?
Sirloin.
And our cheesesteak night is Thursday.
Tonight
Tonight. Oh, it is tonight.
in house.
The bacon hits immediately.
Yeah.
Then the steak and the cheese come behind it.
Yep.
Would you do American cheese?
Burke.
Burke?
I don't know.
Question mark.
Probably American. Yeah. Assuming.
American's
It's
the best.
Basic. Yeah.
American's the best on cheese.
I will agree because it melts. The melting
It
is so
tastes
good.
good. Mozzarella cheese
I'm a
loses the flavor in it.
Right, because mozzarella is more of that.
It's not as strong. But I'll tell you what, if you like smoked cheese, our dad smokes smoked Cooper. And smoked Cooper cheese on a cheesesteak is life changing. So
It
good.
is. And I don't even like smoky, and it's delicious.
I know. Me too. Is it good?
For sitting out
Yeah.
for as long as it has,
Imagine it fresh.
fantastic.
Right?
It's so good.
Yeah.
I love good cheesesteaks.
Good. Me too.
Awesome.
Me too.
You know what? You know who has bad cheesesteaks? Philadelphia.
Oh,
You
no.
want to know why?
I agree.
You go to Pat's and Geno's, the tourist traps,
I've
right?
been to Pat's, yeah.
A few other places too. I've been down there. They don't take the time to melt the fucking cheese. Don't put cold cheese on my fucking
Mm-hmm. Yep.
on my. I can't stand it.
Or
They-
I've gone places before where they put the cheese on the bottom and then put the cheesesteak hoping it's going to melt. No.
and don't give me
melted
attitude.
cheese.
And don't give me fucking attitude when I ordered the cheesesteak. You said it. You ordered it wrong. Fuck you.
I don't know how to order it. This is your place. Yeah.
I don't live here.
I want I would like one large cheesesteak with American cheese on. Oh, you're ordering it wrong. What did I say?
With.
I'm supposed to say with. With means cheese with. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
Right.
So I grew up, my cousins, Vinny Tomasetti. If it's a Tomasetti, they used to own a place in Duryea called Famish Fanny's. It used to be on the corner from where Kaminsky's Market is. It's not
I
there
know where
anymore.
Kaminsky's is,
Kaminsky's
yeah.
caddy corner.
Yeah.
Used to be, the building's not there anymore. It used to be
Okay.
called Famish Fanny's. in the 90s, early
great
2000s.
name. I love that.
Great place. All kind of hoagies. Their specialty was the cheesy cheese. The cheesy cheese was, the way you make it, it's cheesesteak with American cheese whiz and provolone. And the way you assemble it, you're making the steak, you add in a little bit of cheese whiz and American cheese on the griddle, mix all that together.
Mix it together, yeah.
On the bun, 2 or 3 pieces of provolone cheese, and then you get that steak. Like you mentioned about how people put cold cheese in the steak on top. Well, you got to wrap it up to get it to melt, right?
Yeah.
You can't just serve it to me.
Right.
It's going to be ice cold. It's disgusting. So you put the whole steak onto the bun, close it up.
Yep.
You could probably get, the cheese would melt if you didn't wrap it up, but you put it in tin foil.
Yeah.
You put it in
Once you
there.
do it that way.
Holy and then it creates
love
this
cheese.
it creates this gravy sauce, like this cheese gravy sauce, and the combinations are amazing.
A lot of times we'll mix the whiz in with ours unless somebody requests it. You
Also,
know?
Burke, pay attention to the recipe so we can do it as a feature on
please.
Thursday. We'll call it the Famish Fannies.
I'll come make
Triple
I'll
cheese.
come make it with them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would be
all right.
awesome.
That
You would
would be
love
awesome.
Burke. Burke's a
I made it
character
for
himself.
Cosmo Salerno.
Yes.
So I made it for him like last year on his grill.
I was just going to say, I love Cosmo.
Some jerk I was like, oh, you don't even know how to work the grill. I'm like, I worked in the kitchen a long time. I was trying to get grease on my sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm like this.
I'm not here for a shift. I'm here for. I love Cosmo.
Doing you a
That's
favor.
actually. I mean, obviously, Arbar is my
don't know
favorite
if I ever
cheesesteak.
had
It melts like it's. I don't know. I've been obsessed with it since. I mean, they had one in.
He uses the best steak, uses the best bread.
Yeah.
The best bread.
I've never had it.
The only one now is up in Scranton.
Of course.
Because there was
Hour
one.
away.
There was one by Abe's in.
Right.
I remember when it was there. I just never had it. Our son is obsessed with cheesesteaks. It's all he eats. But you know what he puts on it? Sweet peppers and mayo. That's his favorite
I do
thing.
mushrooms and mayo. I'm a mushroom mayo girl.
This is really good.
I put everything on mine.
This is the part of the podcast where I just chew and eat the microphone.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's why we
What do they
brought
call it?
them.
ASMR. It's fine.
Yeah.
Something like
Not
that.
chewing. Chewing is not ASMR to me.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't want to hear anybody chewing.
But
the
I don't
microphone
think
either.
you're chewing in the microphone. I think you're good.
Cool.
I mean, we can
I would tell you.
just edit it out. It's fine. There's a lot of edits. It's like.
So you girls won 4 in a row for Wing Awards?
The first
You
year we
remember
won.
so many.
This is our third year, right?
Yeah.
This is Wing Fling's third year.
First year we won boneless.
And People's Choice.
People's Choice.
So when you go there to Wing Fling, for those of you who haven't been there, make sure you go this year because
So good.
so good. You can. There's a ballot box by where people sit, the workers, and you can vote for your favorite place. So I mean, they kind of keep an eye on it, so you can't just like
You can't like stuff
bust
the box
ballot,
or anything. Yeah.
You know, and people get sheets. We won the People's Choice Award and boneless the first year. Second year we won People's Choice Award and something else. It's so bad. I'm sorry.
Last year we won People's Choice too.
Yeah,
Last year we
so
won
this,
People's Choice. Yeah.
so 2 years in a row, People's Choice, we won. And I mean, it's a tough competition, right? Because we all learned from the chicken wing bulletin, the bracket. Like
Oh my God,
we
the
had
bracket that they
bracket.
did for the Chicken Wing Bulletin on the best wings in NEPA. We made
That
it
was,
fun with though.
That was last month, right?
Yeah,
We had so much fun with
yeah.
it. We went to Jimmy Finn's a good friend of ours from Finn's Cafe, and
Johnny from Elmer Suds is a good friend.
Yeah, Johnny from Elmer Suds. Like, so we went out and
I love that fucking name.
Elmer
Elmer Suds?
Suds. Yeah, but
Have
she
you
went
been
there
to
with
Elmer
boxing
No, I don't think
gloves.
I've ever been there before. But
Oh, you have to have
We
their
love
wings are
Elmer
really
Suds.
good. Yeah, it
And
is.
Johnny,
They have
who
good
owns
food
it.
there?
Yeah, Johnny who
Yeah.
owns
Yeah.
it. He's amazing. He actually posted a picture. It was me, his one worker who works at Downpour, and him on Facebook because
Yeah.
local
Downpour,
businesses.
The chef was on my show.
But they had
Okay.
boxing gloves, so it
was
was
doing
like
that.
funny, like who you up against
Yeah.
next. And we went to Finn's and we like took pictures there on a Monday. One of our girls that works for us works for Jimmy at Finn's Cafe also, and so we came there. I know you're putting ketchup on it.
I'm going to
I'll
interrupt you
allow
and
it.
show you the
I know.
ketchup.
That's actually a pretty cool ketchup
that I'm
packet. If you
putting
want me to be
on.
honest.
Well, you don't get to say that it's pretty good looking. You don't like. You
it
don't like.
looks
you don't,
alright, but
you don't like ketchup.
I don't put.
Or
I
Burger
love
King.
ketchup. I don't want to put it on my cheesesteak.
I mean,
Earlier, we weren't recording, so I don't have it on film. But you said you hate ketchup.
No,
I think you said fuck Burger King and fuck
and
ketchup.
their ketchup.
I might have. I don't think I did.
McDonald's has great ketchup.
I will put salt in my ketchup and dip my fries in it.
Fuck yeah.
I'm a mayo ketchup.
My husband
I'm a
yells at
mayo
me.
dipper for my fries.
Cut.
Judge
cut.
you it. Yeah.
Cut.
That's it.
Cut.
It's over.
I have
You're out.
right.
They
right,
kicked this out now. Thank you.
We actually
Brian,
like,
you're the same way.
Yeah.
I guess
Mayo on
I guess
fries.
Yeah.
Not all the time.
I could eat
Mayo
mayo
on
with a
fries
spoon.
is good.
Can you edit him to say he does it too?
Brian's kind of running the show, so I guess you could stay.
All right. See?
Plus, you're relatives with
Brett.
Frank.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Yeah, we don't want Frankie.
I think I would be the first one to get thrown out.
I think it's funny that we call him Frankie still. Like
Yeah.
since we were little kids, everybody's Frank. I'm like, no, he's
Frankie.
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 He's Frankie.
Yeah.
Frankie.
actually- I
Frankie,
would-
I'm still waiting for you to get back to me about going to the Bacon Fest that was on Saturday.
Ooh.
Frankie, we're also waiting for you to come here.
Yeah,
we haven't seen him
where
walk
you
in
at?
yet.
Where are you at?
He sleeps till
It's
2.
only 12:30.
He sleeps till 1 o'clock.
I mean,
and
he
then
has
he
his
comes
daughter
in.
running it, so now he doesn't have to come in.
You better edit that out of there.
Oh, that one's staying in.
That wasn't me. That was Lindsay.
She's like, I'm backing away. I'm shouting out to you, Samantha. There we go. Well, you actually had. I'm a huge condiment like dip person.
Oh,
Like
look.
I'll dip. Is it?
He heard us talking about him.
Oh,
There he
am I in
is.
trouble now? Does he have his own headset that like you heard me?
Mark the time.
We were just talking smack. Sorry.
12.
I was
39.
talking smack, Frank. Then they started talking smack.
Not me.
They got real
me.
personal though.
See, you're gonna hug her first.
He
Hi.
knows what Samantha does. We
How
got
we
this.
doing?
I don't get a kiss. All right, I'll take that.
Looky.
What's up? Looking good, cuz.
Frank, you want some cheesesteak? No bun? I'm making
Cheese, bacon, and seasoning, and sirloin steak. That's all that's in it.
Absolutely.
There's nothing else in it.
I'm
There
already,
might be a stray pepper,
I'm already 2 in here.
but we put them on the side.
Do you? What do you dip? Oh, well, I know you don't do French fries, but is it weird to dip French fries in mayonnaise?
No, not at all.
You guys are out.
Do you eat ketchup on your cheesesteak?
Well, as a matter of fact, but don't you ever
fancy sauce?
mix ketchup and mayo?
Yeah, fancy sauce.
Yeah, I used to put it
see
on
how
my
much I'm
chicken
wasting?
patties in school.
Right.
Right.
Someone take the paper towels away from me.
No, I need these.
Do you tack this on his rent?
All right.
He brings a case every day.
Well, I wanted
It's good to see you.
hi.
It's good to see you,
I'll
Frank.
see you guys after.
We're having
Frank,
so
do you want to
much
go to
fun.
the Bacon Fest that was on Saturday? I texted you.
I know.
I got to call you from now on.
Well,
call.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we'll catch up.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good, brother. I went and I left. So it wasn't the same being by myself. It was too hot.
I wanted to go, but when you called me on Saturday, I was golfing.
Yeah, it's all good. I completely understand. You were golfing. How'd you do?
We're getting there.
So I broke a ligament in my wrist. I can't golf.
Oh.
I can't swing a baseball bat.
Oh.
And then if I get the surgery, I probably can't do anything else with my hands.
I was gonna say, then
I'm
you
just
can't
gonna-
do anything else,
I'm just
just
gonna keep it the same as it is, you know?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, good conversation.
Yeah.
I got a lot out.
We
Was
could
there,
sit here all
was there
day.
anything that specifically, oh, God, I don't know what to ask. What are the future plans for the R Bar? Are you just cruising along?
We're just gonna wing it.
Right now. See what she did there? Ba-doom.
I'll eat to that one.
I think as far as, I think we definitely want to expand food trucks at some point. We're just kind of, getting through this season and going from there because nobody wants more work on your plate.
So, 2 trucks?
Maybe a couple.
Couples too.
But they're all going to be different.
This
Okay.
is
all gonna be
our
different.
pipe dream right now is, again, we learned from Bloomsburg Fair. Right now, our food truck just has fryers.
Wings and boneless,
So-
Upgrade.
tacos.
Get that
A
making.
second edition.
Get that making as much money as
Correct.
possible
Yep.
for
Let
you
each
girls.
truck pay for each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the second truck again. These
Maybe
are
will be a grill.
A grill.
or I want to do an egg roll truck. But just remember, if anybody else does that in the valley, I had the idea first.
I want to food
I
fight
said it.
her.
You
Can
heard
I
it.
say that? Sometimes I want it,
I love doing the egg rolls. I can roll egg rolls all day long.
but does she?
Make me an egg roll sweatshop. I will work there.
I want a cheeseburger. I want a bacon cheeseburger egg
Well,
roll.
come down tonight.
I'm coming. I'll be coming up.
They'll probably be. Are they? Do they have some?
We
I can't
sold them
come.
a-
I can't come tonight. but-
No.
They'll be out probably by
They'll
the
be by
weekend.
What time
Friday.
do you cook food till?
10.
Okay, yeah, I'm usually at the gym till 9 o'clock or something.
We'll keep one on the side for you if you need.
Then I'm done.
I have one
appreciate
in
that.
my car from last week. I don't think you want that one, but if you really,
That will cause a food fight in my
it
belly.
it really is in my backseat. I was like,
That
oh my
would
God, I gotta
definitely
take this
cause
in
a
the
food
house.
fight in my belly.
Yeah,
No question
tough.
about that. I'll tell you what. You know what was really good? 11:30 at night.
I've decided I'm not waiting.
And to see the ball. I got you, Frank.
We brought tongs too.
Yep, they work.
Would you like
I'm not waiting.
Frank? Would you like peppers and onions?
If they work themselves in there accidentally, that's fine.
Okay.
No, they're on the side. So
You want a side of ketchup?
Oh no, no.
Why?
Because he puts
I
ketchup
don't
on his
need that.
cheesesteaks, right? That's.
Tell me when.
Oh, that's good.
I had a conversation about condiments, and the last
One more.
conversation was long and sober.
he was taking the pan.
Thank you.
Perfect.
We had a conversation that Long John Silver's changed their honey mustard sauce. This is how
I fucking love Long John Silver's.
That's
It's just,
honey
chill,
mustard.
it's just chilling out by itself
honey
down
and
there, right?
somebody, a secret society's keeping it open because you never see anybody there. We went the other day.
I don't
and
believe that
it was
nonsense.
delicious. And it was so good. And I actually brought mommy some home because
Not
The
cheap
best honey
anymore.
mustard is Perkins.
No, it was like $57.
Yeah.
I mean, everything's expensive. I get it. But
Yeah,
I'm like, this
we
is
get
supposed
it.
to be fast food. Like, you're supposed to be a little bit more.
I get the when I go to the one. I mean, only when you go to. There's only the one.
I
I
went
went.
to.
That's it. I get the food fight treatment when I go there. It's great because the first time I went a
Yeah.
couple years ago, I was eating the food, and I did the review. Everything was good, but the French fries were a mixture of fresh fries and old fries. And I mentioned it on there. I got no problem mentioning stuff about fast food.
Oh,
prices,
yeah.
Right? So so the GM reached out to me, said, "Hey, come back in, get your fresh order."
That was
So
nice.
now when I go there, which isn't often, but when I do, I wait in a few extra minutes on purpose, I believe, and the food just comes out on fire.
So-
I love it. Those chicken plates. I need to shower afterwards.
Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah,
the
because you
chicken-
kind of, yeah.
It's just grease internally. The whole
I kinda
plaza is crazy.
Yeah.
And my first job was at Kmart in Edwardsville.
I don't remember that plaza. I remember Kmart going out of business, but I don't remember the whole entire plaza being that active. Was Jim Danny's
Jim
restaurant
Danny's.
Yes. Best
there?
French
Jim
onion
Danny's
soup
there, and Jim
ever.
Danny's and
Redner's.
Clark Summit, right?
Yeah.
Jim Danny's too. The red, whatever.
Jim Dandy's was awesome. So good.
in there was what? Redner's, Payless.
The
there was
Deb-
a mattress store. That
Wasn't
was in
there a
that
Deb
front building.
shop? Oh no, that was over. on
Deb
West
was
Side
over.
Mall.
Yeah. There was a Fashion Bug, I think.
Fashion Bug.
Fashion Bug.
Fashion Bug Plus.
Yep. I spent many years in that
I used to
plaza
shop at
doing that.
Fashion Bug and the Deb shop. I always bought shoes that had a really high platform on them.
For the
My mom
Club
thought I was a
Evolution
devil
days at the
worshiper.
Woodlands.
Payless is no more. Evolution.
Ask Frankie about his club days.
I know.
Yeah, you understand.
The hot dog guy outside Evolution, the Woodlands.
They were literally the best hot dogs
Yeah.
though. Or
Ever.
was it because it was 3 a.m.?
I also put
You walk out
mushrooms
there, though?
mushrooms and mayo on my hot dogs.
Magic
That's
mushroom?
like
I had it
jail
on
stuff.
a cruise once. No, never.
No,
I'd never admit to that.
They ate
on-
hot dogs with mushrooms in jail. You can't.
Don't let the tie dye hair.
Oh, I already
know.
know. All right, I already know. Yeah, probably similar pasts.
Yeah.
All right, ladies, I got some closing questions for both of you. All right, you're up first, Lindsay.
No boy.
What's your favorite food?
Cheesesteaks, actually.
What specifically?
So I'm a snacker. I'm not actually a meal eater. Like I could snack all day. Like I love snacks. So I like to. It depends on the week. I get cravings. Cheesesteaks, I will always eat. I will always eat cheesesteaks.
So that's your favorite food?
Mushroom mayo, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
All right.
Ask me again tomorrow. I don't know.
What food are you going to be able to eat 24/7?
Egg rolls.
Egg rolls?
Like
gotta
legit
be
Chinese food egg rolls.
All right.
China House
The
in
pork.
Nanticoke has the best egg rolls.
We have 2 great Chinese places in Nanticoke.
So you don't believe you get sick at eating egg rolls?
No.
All right, that's fair.
No.
I couldn't eat egg rolls
That
if
and
I
mushrooms. Anything on mushrooms, like mushrooms.
Okay. So you're on death row. What's your last meal?
Peanut butter, and I'll tell you why. I planned this out because I'm allergic to it. I would
You're
never
just
tell them. But I'm like, if I end up on death row, I want to
How do I
taste
follow
peanuts
up these
one more
questions?
time.
I don't have. She has better answers than me.
I will eat so
I
many Reese's
posted
cups.
a video on this a few days ago. You might have saw. Yeah.
Yeah, I will eat Reese's cups, and I will not tell them I'm
That's a
allergic to peanuts.
great answer. How long until you pretty much kill yourself from eating that?
Well, I was 23 when I became allergic, so I know what peanuts taste like. Right? No, actually,
Yeah,
I go on
really
anaphylactic, so I'm going to really shove them in real fast. I don't know how long it's going to take. I'm going to order a peanut butter
It'll kill
jelly
you before death
sandwich.
row.
They're gonna bring you out of that and kill you properly.
That's fine.
because
I
the
get to
state
taste
requires
peanuts one more
that.
time.
That's true.
Yeah.
Right? I hope to not do it, but I'm telling you, peanut butter.
Good
And I
answers.
want all of them.
Good answers. Laura, what's your favorite food?
Favorite food is hibachi.
What hibachi meal specifically?
Miracle. Oh, missed. In Jim Thorpe.
They got good places.
Steak
I've been
hibachi.
to one in Mountaintop.
My friend is one of the owners.
Jennifer?
Alan.
Alan. Oh yeah, and then Jennifer is one of the owner. Her husband.
I don't know her. Oh, she, Mike. Yes, I know of her.
Yeah.
Bang it. Love the one in Jim. The one in Mountaintop's good too, but
I used to work with Alan.
at the casino?
Yeah, excuse me.
Yeah.
God, I was choking on the cheesesteak.
Don't do that.
It would have been worth it.
That would be your last meal.
I'm gonna have
So that's your answer from now on.
That's the way I'm going. That's the way I'm going down.
Missed in Jim Thorpe is my favorite.
What's the meal that you're gonna have?
Steak hibachi.
Okay.
With extra yum yum sauce.
Okay.
No noodles, but with extra rice.
I get both. I can't choose
I
between
don't-
rice and noodles.
no.
Give me
Same.
both.
I'm a
Give me
rice.
both. Tell you what, I was at Mist in Mountaintop
Yeah.
And the lunch portions
Huge.
were pretty big. Yeah.
Huge.
Pretty big. It was good food.
And what else? What was the other questions?
Oh, I'm getting there. What food?
She's type A, so she
what
wants to go.
food can you eat 24 hours, 7 days a week? It has to be one specific thing. It can't be like a hibachi meal because there's a lot of things on there. No, that's not true. It could be a meal.
Clams.
Clams?
You will
I
get
could
steamed
eat
clams?
I could eat 10 dozen steamed clams. I'd be sick, but
You
I
eat
could
it every
eat
day?
them. Probably. Or snow crab legs.
They're
Snow
too
crab
much
legs.
work.
Snow
They're too
crab
much work.
legs would be my. Oh, see, now I love it.
I will lose my shit.
Snow crab legs might be my last meal.
I'd be breaking them. My hands be all wet and
I love it.
hurting.
Oh, dripping down your arms. I love that.
Fuck that shit. I love
Yeah.
clam claws. But they're already broken
Oh,
apart.
crab claws, yeah. But I
Go
do
like
love,
this.
and I do love Mexican food, so that would have to be.
What do you order when
Our
you get
Italian
Mexican food?
ancestors are like rolling in their graves.
Whoa,
right
whoa,
now.
whoa,
No,
whoa, whoa.
none of us said
Time out.
spaghetti.
We're going way off topic for this question. You're
I know.
answering too many things going on
know.
here. It's specific. We got
Welcome
to
to
All
us.
All right. Favorite meal is hibachi.
right.
What could I eat every single day?
Well, favorite food is hibachi.
Yeah.
What could you eat every day, 24/7? They can't change it. Would it be hibachi?
No.
Would it be? No one said pizza yet.
No. I'm not. I like pizza, but I'm not. My husband would eat pizza every day.
Yeah, that'd be my answer. About 3 of
Yeah.
these.
Yeah. I actually really do enjoy chicken wings. I could probably eat chicken wings every day.
Chicken wings. That's
Yeah.
fair. That's a
I'm
good
eating
answer.
more pizza now than normal.
Because you could change it up
love
with
pizza.
sauces. So I feel like,
That's fair. Oh no.
oh, it has to be like one sauce too.
Yeah. We're living in the food fight world right now.
Boss sauce from the restaurant.
The boss sauce.
It's not on the
It's
menu.
my sauce.
It's
All right.
boss sauce. It is on the side menu, like the secret menu.
It's
Okay.
got ghost pepper sauce in it
Too much.
with Cajun bacon, blue cheese, and garlic.
Finish
It's
your-
so
We
good.
couldn't eat it.
I'll finish it right off.
And then my last meal would be crab legs. And I would enjoy peeling every
Crab
single
legs?
bit of them. Yeah. Snow crab legs, though.
Would you
Snow
ask,
crab.
I mean, if it's your last meal, wouldn't you ask them to do
No,
it for
I
you?
like doing it.
They probably do it for you.
That's what I said,
to.
right? Like, why would you not just have them do it?
I love seafood. I fucking love seafood.
So
Give
my
me-
husband
give
and
me
my
all-
daughter
give me all
are
of it.
allergic.
That
So
sucks.
we don't do it too much. But my son loves crab legs too. And when we go somewhere, I usually do them for him because he gets
That's fair.
annoyed.
That's fair.
But I
I had the pleasure of working for Red Lobster for a few years.
Okay.
And there's a reason why it's cheap because it's all frozen. So I mean, it's not bad. It's just it's frozen. You know, it's not fresh. You know, so that's why it's the price that it is.
Right.
But every once in a while, they would have to eat. They had to cook the live lobsters in the tank. 'Cause
Yeah.
their shelf life is running out, right? So when they cook the live lobsters, they totally deshell them and put it in a big container and use it for like the lobster.
Dips.
Some things they actually did make in there, but a lot of stuff was prepackaged. Whatever, you know what I mean? It wasn't horrible.
Yeah.
I made a lot of money working there, but it was like working endless shrimp was a nightmare.
I could imagine.
You want to see gluttony?
Oh, yeah, no.
People were disgusted.
I'm sure.
Yelling at me. You gotta bring more. You can't bring more than 2 plates out. Sir, you just ate 50 of them. How much more?
Pretty
do you
sure you're
get,
not gonna
Get
starve.
out!
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
out! You two are sitting at a 6-top because you need extra space. Get the fuck out!
Yeah.
Please, you're killing me.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
miss the restaurant business at all.
We miss Bancos. I miss Bancos for seafood.
I think I might have been there before.
Oh, my God. So good. Nobody. It's delicious.
I used to work there and the seafood there. Where was I going? Oh, the crab legs. But the lobster meat. So they put the lobster meat in a big container. And in the cooler, I would just go into the cooler to cool off. I'd be
like a
eating
little
it.
snacky.
I'd be eating that piece of key lime pie.
Oh,
I was so checked out at this moment.
You didn't care.
I didn't give a fuck. I was so burned out from the restaurant business that
Yeah.
I couldn't
It
take
happens.
it no more. I got to work the one day. Now this is also right around about a year before my nonsense happened 10 years ago. So I was already on my downfall. Getting kicked out for not putting orders in. Like, Brian, I didn't put the order in. Like, why? I'm like, I just didn't put the order in.
I just didn't.
Whoops.
I just didn't put the order in because they ordered the salad after the soup, and you would have made the chicken like right now, and it would have sat there for. It doesn't matter, right? I was fucking up, and I remember got to work the one day. I came in, I clocked in, I'm standing around. I'm like, fuck this. I go, listen, I forgot something at my house. I gotta go home. It's my medicine. I need it. Okay, come back. I leave. I call up. My buddy Larry answers the phone. He was called a service pro. Like we were in management courses, right? So Larry answers the phone. His name is real manager. I go, Larry, I quit. Hung up the phone. He goes, what, Brian, what? He calls me back. He goes, what's the matter? I go, I can't work there no more. I go, Larry, if you were smart enough, you get out of there too. You know what happened? He stuck around, became a manager. When the new company bought Red Lobster, they fired all their old managers, so they wanted to bring their own people in. So all that
that's
work, and then they're working during the cove and all that kind of stuff. Like the managers at Red Lobster worked like 60 hours a week for $50,000 wasn't bad 12 years ago.
12, yeah, when you're not working.
But for all those hours, it wasn't worth it.
No.
It wasn't worth it.
No.
Like, for an example, real fast, before we close things out, I transitioned into working at the Good Tree MMA Wilkes-Barre 2.5 years ago. I left the casino being a dealer, where we were making, when COVID came, when we reopened, after we reopened, we were making more money than ever, even though with the COVID restrictions, because there was less workers.
Yeah.
People wanted to get out of the house, and it stayed like that. So when I left, I was only working maybe 30 hours because I had FMLA from my arms. I was abused. I was like, I didn't want to be there anymore. So it was so easy just to call off. And I was only working 30 hours a week, still making great money, great benefits. It was a good place to work. I just got burned out from the players. And I worked day shifts, which was good, but I dealt with it. Imagine going to the kitchen and making the same burger every day, all day long.
It's repetitive.
Having the same people sit at the bar all day long.
That is one thing I love about the restaurant. It's always different.
So that's how night shift was at the casino. But I had no life. Working till 3 a.m.
Right.
I wasn't in that life anymore. Switched over to the day shift. Get out at 7 o'clock. It's great. I still working weekends. But then I would deal with craps. Same people playing all morning long. The 9:30 crew, 12:30 crew, 4:30 crew.
And it's not
miserable. I got these million. Oh, I made $2 million last year. I'm like, I know, Frank. You fucking told me 6 times already.
Today.
Why don't you tip me?
Yeah,
Right,
Frank.
right.
I used to fuck with people. I used to fuck with people as a dealer. I'm not going to get into it on the air. I'll tell you a little bit afterwards, but don't piss off your dealers. Don't piss off your servers. Don't piss off your bartenders. Be nice.
Yeah.
Be nice.
That's it.
It's a hard fucking job.
What's the sign that says
Just be nice or leave.
be nice or leave?
That's
There's a sign that
perfect.
hangs right over
That's
the front door at the
perfect.
restaurant.
People are
Be nice or leave.
People are outraged. I used to be able to whisper over the table. There was no the cameras, right? But there was no sound. I used to be able to whisper over the table and be like, you say one more fucking word, I'm going to come over. I'm going to kill you. I'll tell one quick story. I think I told it last week. Some guy was really pissing me off, being real annoying. So I call my boss over. I go, listen, this guy called me a fucking asshole twice. And he goes, I didn't say one word. I go, yes, you did. You're going to lie? You're going to lie about that? Did he threw him out for the night?
No.
And he comes back in the next
don't
day.
Be a jerk.
He comes back in the next day. I go, oh, they let you back in. He goes, what was your fucking problem yesterday? I go, clearly you were my problem.
Right.
You want to do it again?
Yeah. You want take 2?
So funny.
Yeah.
Know the players before you play the game.
That's my father's favorite.
Anyway,
saying.
girls, I thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for
I had a
having us.
blast.
Right.
I'm all amped up for my next guest that's coming on to the show for
Good.
part 2. The
Thank
cheesesteaks
you.
were fantastic.
Awesome.
Looking forward to coming back up for some more food.
Yes.
And then seeing you girls at the at the
Wing Fling.
Wing Fling, where
Yeah.
I'll
The
be
Wing
totally biased. I'd have your wings. It's going to be, you weren't sure if it was blind, right?
I don't know if it's
Do you remember
blind
if it was blind
taste
tasting?
Because someone comes and picks them up, or do we drop them off? So from what
I
I
don't think they know
understand
whose is whose.
they
I
don't
don't
know
think
whose
they
is
do.
whose.
Oh, good.
Because they
Good.
I think they hand you like the same.
They're all in the same containers because they give you containers to put them in so they don't know
Okay,
what's
good.
what. So
good,
I'm
good,
pretty
good.
sure.
So I'm looking forward. That's going to be a great time.
Yeah, because I was going to bring wings. He's like, no wings.
Don't do it. You gotta
I'm not
stay
eating
impartial.
chicken wings
You
till
gotta
the
stay impartial.
Wing Fling. Yeah.
So please do me a favor and let everybody know where our bar is, where they can come see you, and where they might see the food truck in the future before we head out.
119 East Kiermar Ave in Nanticoke. We're down by LCC.
CCC.
LCCCCC.
There's 4 roundabouts on the way.
Yep.
There should be stop signs.
Yes. There's not going to be any tornadoes happening from it.
People are fucking idiots.
But
People are fucking idiots. Those roundabouts
Go
are
around
causing
it.
tornadoes.
Go
Oh
down.
my God.
go down the roundabouts. You'll find us at the end. And we're open Tuesday through Friday, 4 to 10, Saturday, 2 to 10. We have a full banquet hall upstairs. We do all kinds of private parties. We are at the Nanticoke Big Bang this Saturday.
What's
the
the Big Bang?
It's their. It's
Our food truck will
Nanticoke's-
be there.
Yeah.
Is it a festival?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
cool.
at LCC.
Oh,
It's
cool.
their
All right.
fireworks.
They do
So-
fireworks. They have all kinds of food trucks and
Oh,
vendors.
nice. Maybe
So
I'll
we'll
come
be
down
there
and
on
check it out.
Saturday.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and there's a lot of local places. Like
Picosita, they do a lot of them.
A crazy carnival is going on this weekend too at the Miami Valley Mall. Like the
Oh,
like the-
really?
like the scary
Cirque du
one.
Soleil, but it's the,
18 plus. I found that out.
yeah.
18
I actually
plus.
wanted to go to it, but then
My
I was
kid
like,
has a
oh, no,
basketball
I'd work Big
tournament.
Bang.
There's no power in the mall right now. For 2 days now, they're on no power in
Really?
the mall. The gym was. I went to lift yesterday. Crunch closes.
Oh,
it.
the
Hey,
whole area up
Crunch,
there.
post that you're fucking closed on your Facebook page. How hard is that?
Yeah, not it. Yeah.
How hard
yeah.
is that?
We post too much, I think, on
Shit.
Facebook. Tell them everything. Yes. Yeah.
Never have to
Let us
question.
fucking know when the gym is closed. I'm
Yep.
sorry. But I pulled up yesterday. I'm like, now I have to go to work early.
Oh.
I'm not going back home. I went to work early by myself. I'm sitting there for an hour by myself. I'm like, I got to do my podcast stuff on
Might
here.
as well.
Do something.
Yeah.
I would have been either home doing nothing. You know what I mean?
Yep.
All right.
But
Anyways.
no, message a Facebook page.
Yeah.
We follow
And
it a
like
lot.
I said,
and
Big Bang. We have, and what's next week? We should have brought our
we're going to be in Wright Township for the fireworks on the 3rd.
If you
There's
girls,
a bunch of stuff going on, but the R Bar food truck page.
do you ever post your? Oh, do you post the schedule on
We
there?
post
first?
everything.
Oh, good.
Our food truck.
I didn't know the Arch Bar had their own truck. I mean, the food truck had their own place.
Yep.
But when I get it, I'll get a hold of it. I'll
Yep.
start sharing some stuff for you girls.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate
All
that.
right.
Thank you.
Lindsey and Lauren, thank you for so much
Thank
for coming
you.
on the Food Fight podcast.
Yeah.
My name is Brian DiMattei. I'm your host. I want to thank all of my sponsors, and I want to thank all of my listeners, all my supporters. Thank you so much. We keep the food fight going every day. Food fight. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.